Lock it.
I'm in the middle of something. Hold on.
You fool. Okay,
throw
Razor,
away
lock the
the
channel where
keys.
Dan was too lazy to.
Are we live yet?
We are.
There's no channel.
No.
Damn.
Mute channel.
Oh yeah, there you are.
Alright, let me go update the thumbnail. Hello, chat.
Man, I cannot stress how much I hate my own voice, like on video.
It's so funny. Everybody talks about how much they hate their own voice, and like, this is true for me too. But I think I need to take comfort in the fact that nobody really cares that much. Like, I don't think people are nearly as critical of your voice as like you would like to think.
I mean, I would like to think, but I think it anyways. that's the issue.
Stop it with the pessimism.
Oh, you have a red strand of hair. What's happening there? What's up with that?
I just kind of did it one stream, and then I didn't change it.
Okay. I thought I was missing out on some lore or something.
Oh dear.
I better not be having a stream like this, I swear to God. How you doing, chat?
You have a very nice voice.
I should upload. I have a very nice voice.
Velky's here, Takeda's here, hi Takeda, Loppy, Donex, Crafty,
Hello, hello, people.
Ugg. Draws here, straight away.
Man, we got Cheeberus, we got Dirty Dan Richards, we got Razor, we got Rudaka Enjoyer, we got the boys.
Yeah.
I know, it's weird, I'm here on a Tuesday.
Finally.
Are we going up on a Tuesday?
He needs content.
Are we going up? Wait, what do you say?
You know, the old Vine trend going up on a Tuesday.
Actually, I don't know what that is.
Going up on a Tuesday, and then just like people just floating upward. It was an old trend, old meme, dead meme. The bygone era of Vine. If anyone is even old enough to know what that is.
Vine was the thing that preceded Musical.ly and then TikTok.
Correct.
They were equally as cringe, if not worse.
Hey, Gamma Blammer's here, Topaz. Holy shit.
Hey. Actually, in regards to Gamma, I want to apologize for not telling people. I was just feeling overly cautious that day. I want to apologize for not telling anybody that I bought the 2 Terracotta sets that I built the other day off you. I really should have just thanked you there and then, and I'm really sorry I didn't. I'm going to do that next time. But I was like, I don't know why, I was exceptionally paranoid that day. I'll just put us on just chatting. Unless there actually is a specific... Unless there's a specific Twitch category for building models that I am currently unfamiliar with, I'll keep it on that.
I think they might be.
Might be. We'll find out. Alright. So chat, moving forward, we're going to reserve the first hour of the Tuesday stream to Mox. So we won't get to everything, but we will get to a lot of it. And if we do knock everything out, then fantastic. Alright, and with that, I think we should be good to start, right?
Yeah.
Wait, before we start, I have one important question to all of you.
Yes. Yes, Artie.
To the three of you.
Yes.
How are you feeling today?
I am feeling good. I got up a little earlier than expected, but the sleep I got was very restful. I started my day off with an apple, a big apple, and some crunchy
Hell
peanut
yeah.
butter.
And you ate the entirety of Manhattan.
No. I had half of the big apple with peanut butter, but like I made little peanut butter sandwiches out of apple slices.
You know,
It
that
was-
actually
it was really
doesn't
good.
sound too bad. No,
Awesome.
Oh, it's really good.
I don't like peanut butter though, but that sounds like pretty nice.
Oh, they go together really nicely. Alright, Razor will be keeping an eye on chat for us today, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. You got me here
I-
for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, free.
Gotcha.
If I wanna push it.
Uh.
No, liberal nuts is not a typo. It's no problem. It's not.
This is a joke, guys. The set is called the Liber Holy Knight. Spinal Spiral sent this to me in that package that I unboxed on stream a while ago. And I just thought, Liber, liberal, lol. That's it. That's it. We're not getting political, it's just a joke.
The fifth Chaos God is Mariah Carey, and Dan has returned from fighting her Chaos Marines.
The fifth Chaos God is Mariah Carey, and Dan has returned from fighting her Chaos Marines. Oh, it is actually funny that you guys that you bring that up. Here, we're about to get started here, so I'll switch us to. Shoot! Damn it! I misclicked. 1 second. I forgot to hide Photoshop. Give me a second here, chat.
Silly Billy, you.
Yeah, I'm silly. Whoop. Okay. Before we do that, a good patron, a good friend of the channel, Mushroom, drew a bit of fan art of a certain somebody, and I wanted to go ahead and show that off. Let me see if I can find it.
Let's go. Mushroom mentioned.
Where's...
Room.
Give me a second here. I'm gonna apologize for... No, nah. Let's see, where is this located? I gotta find where I put the file. Ah, okay, I put it in here.
PS2 Bionicle jump scare.
Wait a minute, where the fuck? PS2 Bionicle jump scare. Yeah, no, I'm sorry about that. That was... I'm not sure why I still have that scene in... But whatever. Here we go. Foop. I asked him if I could show this off, and he said he was cool with it.
Gibbs Marine.
It is... I love how there's even, like, the detail of the smoking plasma pistol.
Yeah. I love the way how he actually managed to put white details on white paper.
Yeah, that's probably using a white gel pen, which is extremely useful. Or it could even be
Yeah.
like a marker, a gel marker or something. It just feels so dynamic. I love the cartoony proportions and everything. It just
It looks so
fits.
it looks so weighty as well.
Yeah, and it
So
took me a
girthy.
little bit. It took me a little bit to figure this out, but he actually is holding the Magnolter. Just he's holding it sideways, on his right hand, so the one on our left. But I think it's because of the shadow and the change of angle of the page that I wasn't able to tell, like, why does it look like his fist just devolves into a big amorphous blob? But once you see it, you see it. And honestly, I am still waking up.
I love Shroom's artwork, it's so good.
It's so really good. I can't wait to get to my commission for him.
Oh.
But,
Edel's
hey, Edel, how you doing?
she's gifted 1 sub already.
Oh, thank you.
A tier 1 sub to Biomaster 5.
Hey. There we go. But, that was a pleasant thing to wake up to see I had a ping in Dan's server and to click over there and see that. Thank you, Shroom. I am undeserving of your talents. Alright. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get back to where we were. Razor, the second I start talking about the submission, you can go ahead and start the timer.
Okay.
So this is Mining Crew, more coming soon. Scrappy, the laid-back, lazy, and most sleepy head of the crew. Left femboy of the crew. Pam, the head chief and leader, kind but quite stubborn-headed when it comes to reaching a quota. So, let's see. I see why you say he's the femboy of the crew, just because he's... Oh, wait, this is the femboy of the crew. I wonder who this could be based off of. You know, my only thoughts in regards to... I mean, they both look great. This guy has very little shit energy. And I love the little lamp that he's got too. That's a fun touch. I feel like this one would benefit from actually having some curled hair parts jutting off of the main head itself. A little bit like what you did for mine. Also, I do fuck with the peg legs though. Why don't we start off with Dan? How about you share your thoughts?
Really impressed with the the panel, like trying to think like the word for that, like the panel lining, like how the corners are like rusted, like that. That's really
Weathering.
good detailing right there. Yeah, the weathering on the corners looks old and worn, but like naturally. It still blows me away that this is done with paper.
It's insanity, and it's great. And
Yeah.
I asked how he went about storing all this, and he just showed me. I just throw them in a tub together. They're paper; they can't crush each other. Yeah, I mean, you gotta throw a lot of them in there before they start warping things beyond repair. What do you think, Artie?
I love these guys. These have so much character. Obviously, we can't forget. Like I can't not mention the base power miners inspired color combination.
Yeah,
It looks so good.
that's something I was never
And
into back
it's-
in the day.
I really liked it as a kid back then. Also, it's really impressive having all these different poses and always like seemingly having them stand without any support, especially with the peg legs of this one. Very cool. And I like the little sledgehammer for the lantern guy.
Yeah, it is a
looks so
fantastic
fun.
touch. I do appreciate, and as a final note on these guys, I do appreciate the intended femboy has a very prominent chest and an implied S line as well. And then of course the lipstick. The lipstick is a nice touch too. Let's watch Toru talk shit about that again. He's like, oh, you can't put yellow on white skin? Yeah, you can. Well, I know that's orange, but still. And also here, he's just... insert Dan pegging joke here. Oh, there's another one here. Oh, they're just chilling.
I like how his ass is up in the air in a very
Oh my
cartoony
gosh,
way.
it's the Jacko
Oh.
pose. It's the Jacko
Oh, no.
pose.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
He can do it, chat. He can do this with paper. You can do this with your mucks.
Honestly,
Oh no, I don't.
whenever a character can do the Jacko pose, that is just like a sediment of them having really nice posability.
Absolutely.
Danny,
This really does
It blows it out of the water with these, even though they're like paper.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn you up, Razor.
Is it because I'm quiet?
Yeah, you're a little bit quiet, but it could be because of me. It is definitely because of me. I'm gonna turn all of you up.
Wait.
Okay, guys, speak.
Hello.
Artie, say something.
Hello.
Okay, Artie's.
Sorry, I was a bit.
Yeah, I'm
I was a
turning you
bit
down.
far away with my mic.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, turning you down a little bit then.
Yeah, please,
that
please,
should-
please.
Yeah, that should be balance things out about. Well, if Discord would show back up. Okay. All right, this next one is by Captain Flarg. This is Tundra Warrior. She is a self-taught warrior who dual wields hand axes. Her only weakness is that she loves to show off. I'm pretty sure that says dwell wields, but that's fine. just immediately looking at the construction here, there's a lot here that I like, and I think the color coordination is mostly on point. I do think I would have used a... I understand you already have dark green in parts of her, but what I think I would do here with the head is I would swap out this bow rock foot here with a darker green, and the rock... I would just invert these two. Use the was it Layrock? Yeah, Layrock head here instead of Iruni's. You could still keep the... Yeah, no. Because it's very difficult to make the three main kinds of green all work with each other, but I think this more or less strikes a balance. What do you think, Dan?
I like it a lot. I think I told you before, I absolutely adore the 2 Hero Factory shells making up that back skirt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a really nice build. I like it quite a bit. You don't see white commonly used with green, but it really, really works here.
It needs to happen more often. Especially white with dark green. It needs to happen way more often. I don't see it, and it frustrates me. Not really, but I do see it as like a missed opportunity when I don't see it. Go ahead, Dan.
Oh, that's basically it. Really good build. I love the back skirt. I love the color scheme.
Back skirt is a little interesting. Okay, yeah, here it shows how that works. Okay. I just think maybe flare it out a bit here then, just to give it some silhouette. But that's posing. What do you think, Artie?
I like this a lot.
Yeah.
I think the dark green and everything balances out quite well. And I like the little asymmetry there with the... What was that Glatorian called? Vestus? Like the snake piece there on the one shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
Works really well. Also, I see a lot of like techniques from Captain Flark's older, like more... Oh yeah, some of his other mocks being kind of remixed and reused in here, which is a cool thing to see, like him cementing his building style.
Speak of the devil, he's in chat right now. He just got here.
Do we want to give, Oh, never mind. Welcome, Flarg. We're glazing your mock. It actually, she looks pretty cool. All right.
Yeah, the big back skirting armor, it kind of reminds me of some of the Gundam designs in IBO, the Chimaris, for example, or the Gujion, if anyone is familiar.
Somebody
like
find
the
a
back
picture,
skirting.
post it in general. Honestly, I'm looking at the these are from the Hulk set, aren't they? That really crappy one.
Yeah, the buildable figure one.
Yeah. I'm looking at these and I'm wondering, like, is there a way to use those for thighs? Dan, figure that out.
Oh,
Thank you.
Absolutely. There's absolutely.
What a
Instead of
joke and
using-
say they're from the Breeze alt sort of figure.
The what?
Breeze giant fig.
Breeze giant fig? What do you mean?
The Titan
It's a-
Breeze.
Oh.
It's the lime green Hero Factory lady.
All right. Next one. This is by Powerful Og. This is a Rudaka revamp I made in Studio.
Yo!
First big Bionicle build I've done in Stud.io, and I'm super proud of it. I'd imagine she'd be very posable, but I'm not good enough with the program to pose her more dynamically. Hope you like her. Well, fair enough. This immediately, no, she absolutely looks like she would be stable.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
As you should be. Like being proud. As you should be.
Yeah.
You know, I changed my mind. She's dreadful. This is one of the worst builds I've ever seen. We're actually going to kick you from the server now. So let's see here. Yeah, Powerful Og. Block and kick ban Powerful Og. Here we go. No. All right. In all seriousness, though, I think the only gripe I have with your submission pictures here is that they're a little bit small. If she were actually standing up, I do like the combination of classic and more advanced building styles here. You have the stabilizing piston here at the back of the heel, which is very nice. I think she just had to lean forward a bit to compensate for the weight added by the hair. Who's that? I'm getting some audio fuzz from one of you.
Is it? Hold on, let me mute my mic real quick.
Blah, 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 blah.
Hello, hello. Test, test.
Which one of you is not wearing headphones?
We're all wearing headphones.
Okay,
Do we
then
try
I'll
the call?
ignore
I'm
it.
coming back.
Nah, don't worry about it. This will be fine. But I've spoken enough. Oh, she's even got the Makuta Heartstone. Holy shit. I love what's been done with the... What this does over... I'm gonna let everybody speak. I'll speak in a second. But what I want to comment on that this does really well in comparison to the movie version is it gets rid of the aircraft carrier shoulders. You cannot land a plane on this. And because the hips are now wider than the shoulders, generally speaking. Well, they're about even, actually, which is good, because... Okay, I'm gonna say it, chat. Rudaka in the movie is built like Mass Effect 2 male characters. Very, very V-shaped. Excessively V-shaped.
She's built like the letter T.
Built like the letter T. Oh, go
movie
ahead,
She's
Dan.
built like Doritos Starscream.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm upset because they beat me to this. I wanted to use those pieces for thighs.
Dude, same!
And-
Same! Oh
And,
my
I,
god!
and I got beaten to it.
These
Yeah.
are the dirt guards, I think is what they're called. I saw a really cool mecha build use them once, and it was... Dude, that was a thick fucking thigh on that mech. I forgot who I saw using it, but it was someone on Twitter. But go ahead, Dan. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's really like I'm kind of beyond words. It's just this is really really fucking good.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Like look at it, like you see the Hero Factory bit, not the Star Wars buildable figure bit for the knees.
Let me see here.
Oh, look at all those like the detailing on the sides.
Yeah.
I love the use of blue.
You got the translucent.
Yeah, it's used in the best way possible. Okay, so these are official pieces, right? These blue diamond bits?
Yeah.
Because I've only seen them on bootleg so far. Actually, I only
They
have
are
them
official.
as bootleg parts. Okay. Very nice. What do you think, Artie? What do you think, Rudaka Enjoyer?
Me as a Rudaka enjoyer, I absolutely enjoy this version of her. Absolutely awesome. Especially for like being one of his first like bigger mocks in Stud.io, it's absolutely phenomenal. I remember I got tagged in your server by I believe it was Moon when this was posted, like in the just regular mocks channel, and I was losing my mind back then, and I'm losing my mind still looking at it. Yeah, and again the thighs. I was like, I built a mock using the non-curved version of the thighs, of those plates as thighs, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I see that there are curved versions as well. I will definitely use them in a future mock. And now here it is. I don't have to do it anymore because this is a perfect application.
It's
I
fantastic
really
work.
dig this. Yeah, the leg shaping in general is awesome. I will also say that I really, really like that she has proper like shins, or sorry, calves.
Yeah,
'Cause I see a lot of mocks that have very intricate thighs, and then the calves are just like kind of there, you know. But these are actually like shaped and everything, have an interesting silhouette, and I really appreciate that. Really, really.
That's usually why I use I have such liberal use of that Paraka shin piece
Yeah,
because it has an implied calf.
yeah, because it has that shaping to it.
I have to comment that I think, even though you're doing the Roxy boobs thing, the overall silhouette, despite being distinctly feminine, it stands out in that it doesn't, what's the word for it? It's distinctly feminine, but it's not overly sexual. And while that kind of stuff doesn't bother me, it is nice to see something that draws like a middle line, you know. and I do think it looks nice. Dan, Artie, do you think there's a way like some kind of round piece could have been wedged under the Roxy armor to like fill that out a bit more?
Oh, I was about to say that the only like gripe I have is that the boobs look kind of like they're cut off in the middle there. I'm sure there would be some way to like maybe if you shorten that hose piece and use that axle that would be freed up from that to like fit something underneath that. That could be an option. But as it is, it already works really well.
Fantastic work.
Also, I would like to
Yeah.
like to add one more thing. Sorry,
Sure.
I'm not gonna be any way near as talkative about the other mocks because this is just a Rudaka revamp. This is what I enjoy. This is why I'm here. So I would like to point out the pelvis armor piece. That is a very, very smart use because I think it's a minifigure scale like Piraka torso. And I don't really
that
see
right
that
there.
often in. Yeah, I don't really see that often used in large figure scale mocks, but it's a really cool little detail. Definitely
Always.
fits.
Always an applaud-worthy effort. Fantastic work. Razor, is chat saying anything we need to be kept aware of?
Gus made the very good distinction that the hips are wider than the torso.
Yes.
As it should be for a Rudaka build. Topaz, the heels are legitimately supernova. I really dig how they look. They do look really nice.
They're fan-fucking-tastic. Holy shit.
I like it when people can engineer heels onto a Bionicle. Just
I wonder how stable that is.
fantastic.
Yeah.
The character design, people most often make the torso smaller, the hips look wider. It's annoying to me, but I don't know why. I have chosen between wide hips and healthy cores. It's a good point to make.
Chosen between wide hips and healthy what?
Healthy core. Skinny
Healthy
core,
core.
wide hips. Give it a wide berth.
Ba-dum-chee.
Twitch
All
has
right.
been fairly quiet.
Alright. Alright. This one is by Loppy. This is a Iruni revamp. Do we want to bring Loppy in, give him like 2 minutes to talk about it?
He is deafened at the moment.
He's deafened at the moment.
Yeah.
Here. Oh, no, he undeafened. Here we go.
Oh, you're deafened. Guess what? He's quitting Dragon. Yeah.
Hello, Loppy.
Ah.
How about you tell us a bit? Tell us a bit about your Iruni revamp here.
Hello, yes. So, as I stated in the description, I just hate how the Metru design of Toa was limited with their like hand movement and the basically everything about Metru Toa. I just hate it how limiting it is. So I decided to still use the Metru chest piece, but improve on it so that the hands will have more motion. And also just make him a bit bigger because he wasn't intimidating, in my opinion, enough. Yeah, I don't know what else. I'm open
No,
for
it's fine.
questions.
Immediately, what I want to comment on is first of all, the details you've added, like the bandolier and whatnot. You know, semi-clothing items or clothing items in general on Bionicles are something severely underdone, so I really appreciate that. The weapon is really cool, and the fact that you added storage for the shield on the back, I have to
Yes.
applaud. Now-
The hammer also can be stored on the back, but I didn't include that in the picture.
That is fine. I figured you'd probably figure out some way to do it.
Yeah.
What I do want to comment on in regards to the build itself, and maybe Dan can offer a few pointers here. I feel like this is just a few pieces short of like really, really good. And what I mean by that is, Dan, you see the the gold Borok shield chest in the middle?
Yes.
Imagine 2 more of those on either sides making up Peck armor.
Oh, yeah, that'd be sick.
That would really, really fill it out, I think.
Yeah, you're right. I have limited supplies, so yeah, I couldn't really expand on it, but I do see the vision. Yeah.
No, I do understand. But if you ever do add something like that, because like it literally, it's just that the top part of the chest feels a little bit too narrow. That's all. But everything else
Yeah,
here is really quite nice.
Yeah, I was going with like Nero part because he is technically the Toa of the Wind, even though his mask is not wind assigned or whatever. Never mind. So I wanted to make him a bit slimmer, not make him like wide chest. But I do get what you say, and I might expand on it later. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the bandolier, as you said, I was going to give him a gun, a weapon. Sorry, a pew pew.
Oh no! Oh, horrible.
Because, like I said, the hammer is inspired by Boomhammer from Bloodborne.
Oh.
Yes, so I was going to give him also like a musket
Nice.
or something like that, so that the bandolier would come in handy. But I didn't have enough pieces for the gun design I was going for, so I dropped that idea.
I do have a question for you. Was this
Yes.
the same one you was building while we was on call?
Of course.
Good.
Hey. All right. Well, Dan, how about you let your thoughts on the Mach be known?
Solid. I think he really captured Iruni.
Mm-hmm.
I like all the accessories, like how he's carrying his shield on his back. The hammer looks really good. You even kept the well, I guess because you used the shield piece, but you even kept the launcher function.
Yeah, I did.
And what she
As you
said with
should.
with the accessory, with like the bandolier, making him look geared up. That is also very nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's actually linked through some of the pipes. Oh.
Yes.
Artie,
yes.
share your thoughts.
First of all, I really appreciate that you went ahead and actually used the original Metro torso in there as a component. So that's a very cool thing to do. A little nod to the original character.
I love that.
I really dig this guy. Also, I like that the blade of the hammer is like retractable. I suppose that's for storage
Yeah.
probably.
That's not storage. Little lore dump. In Bloodborne, the boom hammer has a hammer that you can cock so that it has like additional boost.
Oh,
So
okay,
that's the
I
same
see.
function.
Oh.
Like he can cock it and basically deal more damage. It like explodes on impact.
oh, nice.
So these are
yeah,
so what I'm
that is a
seeing
very
here.
nice hand build.
These are I'm trying to get a nice view of the front of the hammer, but I can see what it looks like anyway. Those are basically blast caps.
Yes. The moment
Ah,
it
that's
impacts,
nice.
they shoot out and they stay in your body.
I think I did a thing made an IRL version of a hammer that does that.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's scary.
It is. It is.
I don't know. Fantastic work. Thank you for coming on and sharing. Again, if you ever upgrade this guy any, I would love to see like an updated version of this.
Sure. Next week, I will probably submit my Norik revamp. So stay tuned for that.
Look forward to that. All right. Well, thank you so much, Loppy. You take it easy, all right?
Thank you. You too. Have a nice stream.
See ya.
See you.
Bye.
Such a lovely person.
Very nice.
What a
All right,
nice
so
young
this
gentleman.
this one's by Udrin. This is another one of his characters. Unfortunately, I haven't been drawing as much or mocking, but here's some concept sketches I've been cooking up for a villain. Her name is Reeve Calawan, and she's a university student majoring in physics. She usually is rather timid and kind soul. Emphasis on usually, because being a student among people who treat you horribly due to you being an outsider can tempt you to tap into powers. Nobody should touch with it. No, the powers that nobody should touch with the 10-foot pole to give them what they deserve. Neat. All right, let's take a look. Okay, I hate to say it, and I'm sure you must get this a lot. I'm getting Muffet vibes. Well, not Muffet vibes. She definitely has a different character type altogether. But the forearms are going to make everybody think Muffet. In regards to... I mean, overall, it's functional. It is a functional design. I do think the secondary set of hands here look a little... I understand the arms are smaller. And 4 fingers is fine. 4 fingers is fine. I just feel like the consistency of the fingers is a little bit off-ish, but overall not bad. I do think what's important when it comes to characters with four arms is Artie. How do you like? You have a four-armed character. How do you feel about a second set of legitimate shoulders?
Oh, my forearm character is very different from this, but sure, I'm qualified to have an opinion.
Well,
yeah, it's incredibly difficult to make forearms work. There's a bunch of different ways I think you can go about it. Like the main thing you in my opinion you have to decide early is do you want them stacked on top of each other or like in sequence, like horizontally?
Like maybe one stagger toward the back a bit.
Yeah, I will say the way this is drawn almost makes it look like she has like two sets of rib cages. So
Yes,
part of me
that's
is
what
like,
I get from it.
does this character have four set of boobs? But then again, it's just a very difficult thing to draw.
Yeah. But overall, not bad at all. All right.
Also, I like the little finger placement of the second view there.
Second
Where
view,
you,
the
like,
one on the
can
left.
see yeah, the first
Yeah,
picture.
The dichotomy of man, or whatever this is.
Sorry,
Great
I
word.
don't know why I said second. Just the very first like stance, the very first pose. I like the fingers
It's all right.
tapping together, but it's itsy.
All right. Next, we are on to RoboFunk. This is Rudaka-like build from a few weeks ago. I imagine she's some kind of sorceress, techno mage. Okay, so this is just a character represented in bionicle parts with a vaguely vortex-like form. Immediately getting combiner vibes from this. Definitely works better when you pose her more dynamically like this. The gun detail's quite nice. I get that these are supposed to be pigtails up the top. That's at least what I'm kind of getting from it. I do feel like this design could use a bit more work, but I'm liking where it's going so far. She's very brawny, if that's the right word for it. How do you feel, Dan?
I like it a lot. You're gonna hear that a lot from me tonight. Very Titan builds. Like, there's a lot of like pistons and like good engineering in this to make it very bulky and very stable. I love that. I especially love that foot design actually, like made up of the two like Rockshi shins.
Yeah, and
Vizarek foot in the center.
Yeah, CCBS bone in the middle. That's quite nice. We can see a little few more.
Throw it on this. I just
Yeah.
seeing this, it reminds me of Transformers Energon or Cybertron art style.
Yeah.
Very bold colours, a lot of mixing
Oh.
of green and dark blue and silver.
I am honestly, yeah, I'm picking up on that too. Yeah, no, not bad at all. Artie, what do you think? You're the vortex specialist.
I
here.
really, oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I really like this. Looks really mechanical. I gotta agree with Razor that it definitely gives us some like Bayformers vibes in the sense that it has a lot of like detail and different moving pieces. Like I can hear this character like clinking and clanking around a lot while she's moving. Like she's got that heavy mechanical feeling, which I like.
She's
Also,
not a
it's
sneaker.
some yeah, definitely not. For some reason, it's very satisfying to me how how with the foot design, the Rakshi limbs wrap around the Nuparu foot piece.
Mhm.
Just very neat part
Yeah.
usage.
It all comes very nicely together.
Yeah, I really like that underslung like underarm like plate cannon. That's cool. That's a cool design.
Especially since it seems like, yeah, that can be moved. It can be mounted on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely see what you mean by the, oh wow, she's even gripping it.
Really great.
I wonder how secure that would be as a grip, but it was really nice, RoboFunk.
I like it.
Hmm. Oh, there's some more. Yeah, I definitely think the neck could use some bulking too. Oh yeah, there's this guy from a while back. Very nice setting of him. Very nice building of himself. Oh, have we seen this guy before?
The little guy?
No, this one.
The three-headed guy.
Yeah, holy shit.
I like that.
I mean, this one's very clearly like influenced by Gabriel from Ultra Kill. That guy though, like I love the three-headed design, like some kind of possessed suit of armor. That's really fucking neat.
Hey,
Alright.
Ducky's in chat.
I forget. Also, hello, Ducky. Did C4 get to comment on Shido last time she was here?
Yeah,
Okay. She did. Alright. Just
yeah,
give
she
it a
mentioned it
look at
last
that.
time. I made sure that we at least did that one before she logged off.
This one's she's fucking nice. Woof. Alright. Alright, this one's by Cow Cow. I think we've gotten. I feel like this is an evolution. Oh yeah, Nakamura the Magnetic Soldier. Okay, no, so this we haven't seen this one before. There's clearly some custom work going on here. Oh yeah, there's a lot of this is painted. I can see the Kylo Ren influences on this. Please don't take that as an insult. I know he's an awful character, but his design is solid.
Actually, he was the best character in the sequel trilogy. I don't think that is
The best character, and the only reason people think he was so good was because he was inconsistent.
Well, I think it's because he was the only character that had like a complete story arc.
Complete, quote unquote. He couldn't decide what he fucking wanted. We're not talking about this right now.
Dude, you could have made it worse. You could have said he looks like a Fortnite character.
I'm not a horrible person, Razor. Well, I am, but not that horrible.
I have opinions, but I'm not mean.
Is that a rocket-propelled javelin?
That's
Or
what it looks
lance?
like. I've been looking picture to picture, trying. I'm pretty
That's
sure that's
dope.
what that is. That works wonders for the silhouette value on this picture specifically, especially. Ooh, wow. I love all the interlocking stuff down here. It all just comes together
It's
to
a
form
rocket
very,
launch. Nice.
Yeah. to form
Oh,
very.
the legs.
Yeah, you got this stuff jutting out at the sides. I can tell that's plugged into the side of the robo-arm finger. And it's just holding onto this, adding a random piston and greebling to the side. That is actually really neat. Dan, any comments from you?
Really good, really solid, really bulky, very technique-y, which is what I like in Bionicle builds. Do you remember the lore that was stated for this guy by C4 last time?
No.
He climbs a mountain.
Right! He climbs a mountain!
Yep.
Oh, it's just a guy that climbs mountains.
I'm gonna be honest, I kind of wish some more people were that big with him.
He climbs a
Seems
mountain,
to
chat.
have-
This guy, this badass here, he climbs a mountain. That's what he does. That's all there is to him. Artie,
You've got
what do you
onto the
think?
sidebar.
Yeah, awesome weapon design. I like the last pose, very dynamic. Lot of this guy has a lot of like extremely dense engineering. It feels like you can see that this guy isn't like as tall or as large as some other monks, but you can like see that it's very thoroughly packed with engineering and just building techniques. I like that.
The way
Very
he's
cool.
fitted some of these parts through each other.
Also, I like the painting of that one Knight's Kingdom shoulder armor. It
Yeah,
looks like
the-
a kind of a bit rugged and used,
It adds that
with
look
the little
to it.
scratches and stuff on there. Very cool.
Yeah, weathering is nice. As controversial as painting parts is aside. Close climbing Everest squared, said Tiki. Alright. On to the next one. Oh yeah, here's another picture of him. Neat. Alright. Okay. Ducky showed me recently that he bought a bunch of card stock that he can finally use to take pictures against. I'm going to assume these pictures are from before you bought that card stock. but Altworld Krika shots for Tuesday, and yeah, he's got the Rab stamp of approval. Rab stamp of approval? What do you mean? He's murderous? He's in a Beyblade arena? Oh, Krika. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, no. The abundance of green from the Beyblade arena definitely makes it easier to see more of his details. What is that stain?
He did clarify, yes, he was taken before.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I do like how he can actually hold things like masks and whatnot, though. That's pretty neat. Dan, do you have any thoughts you'd like to share?
That design. It's I like the use of like an Ignitus shield, putting the bits on it to make it more head-like, and those eyes.
Yeah.
That works really well for like a spider-esque head.
Feels very spidery. Yeah, you got the spines on the side as well. We'll give Ducky a minute to talk some about it, and then Artie, you can make your thoughts known.
Also, we've got lore about the stain.
I won't stop yapping, you selfish, pompous, bleach blonde, know-it-all windbag.
Ducky. You there?
Okay, hi Ducky.
Hi.
Okay,
See,
that
I
was a
told
way
you
to
I
enter.
changed it.
Yes, I appreciate that.
So, what I mean by the stamp of approval, I asked
Yeah.
Rab if she approved of Altworld Krika, and she said yes.
Aw, that's very sweet of her.
So yes, and yeah, like I said, Krika is one of the more, although color-wise the same, but very much different.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's got
And,
his own share of differences when it comes to color, but yeah.
And the green spikes on the front is to imitate the vine, like slimy vines that kind of was attached to him during the trailer.
Oh, I see where you're coming from. Yes, yeah, like when he was rising out of the swamp and
Yeah.
stuff. That's neat.
And also, I'm assuming you see the last image, which is the shot I took based on the comic.
Yes, that did come across. That did ring through. I understood that, and that's a neat golly
Yeah.
build as well.
That's my Gotorian Golly that I took from a while back.
Yeah. Artie, would you like to share your thoughts on this?
I really like the foot design. It's very insectoid, the way it's just like very small and compact. It's simple, but it works really well.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the light blue feelers on his head.
And I told Chibis in DMs, but the light, like the blue, is supposed to be the linking of the Fantoke Makuta.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
the
yeah.
Swamp
That's like
Makuta.
the unifying bit. I know.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. All right. Well,
And,
thank you, Ducky. Oh, did you have more you'd like to share?
Yeah, actually it started off as a Pterodax revamp because they're trying to
These
figure out
things
a good way
happen.
to make Pterodax.
These things happen.
Which the whole Digidegrade leg thing did stick to my Mari Pterodax when I sent him next.
Mm-hmm. Look forward to seeing that. All right.
Oh yeah, but
Wow.
next is Biddle and Gora since they're similar builds.
All right. I look forward to seeing them. Take it easy, Ducky.
Yeah, you too. But
To
It's
the abyss
legit,
with you.
the spider in my bathtub before I hit it with something blunt. The spider in the bathtub.
The way you said that, blunt.
It's blunt. I'm gonna hit it with something blunt.
All right. Well, this next one, this is another one by Og, which we're good to go through. This is just, let's see, small Pohatu Fantoka revamp. Hope you like him.
I like him.
So the fact that you did Digidegrade legs with Pohatu and actually made it work really well. The feet detailing, the way everything kind of flares out at the bottom.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's clever for use of feet. I never thought to use those pieces for like that.
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, they're
it's
just
the
like
fucking
Ah.
canopy
floor.
piece, like the pilot seat piece of those Invasion from Below mechs from Hero Factory.
Oh yeah, let's take a closer look at how these feet are actually
Yeah,
constructed.
the heel. It's the pilot
What is
seat.
that? That's a seat? Oh! Holy shit.
Yeah, that's where
Actually,
that's where you usually mount the cockpit for those invasion from below mech suits. The
That
Hero
makes
Factory
sense.
line where they.
I do like that Og just opted to give him weapons and a weapon and shield, and have the other pieces, have the his actual hand pieces from the set just delegated to a second set of arms. That is actually a really nice touch. Dan, do you have any thoughts you'd like to share about it?
Really nice. Really dig it. I love the shoulder blades. There's like the shoulder helicopter blades.
That is, yeah, it's
And
an
the- like,
excellent touch.
We already mentioned the feet. The feet are brilliant.
Dan likes feet.
You
Shut
heard
up.
it here.
Artie, any additional thoughts you'd like to get out?
Yeah, I like that you switched the propeller blade thingy, Pitzer propeller blade thingies to be not his hands, but like mounted them on the shoulder, and gave
Yeah.
him actual arms with weaponry. That's a nice change of pace.
It actually feels like it makes a lot more sense too. I mean, the shoulder-mounted, the shoulder-mounted Midax Skyblaster was nice on the original set, but I think I prefer like the look of like 2 additional arms specifically for propeller blades.
Yeah, same here.
Ducky's just called you out in Twitch chat.
What did Ducky say?
Stop throwing your feet kink on others.
Look, I'm not. Okay, so next up, this is a work in progress by Scott Guard. All right, and now we're done. I'm joking. Actually, I'm
I like
quite
it
impressed that
without
this
the
character is standing, despite having
Awesome
a relatively
shaping.
small. Yeah, really good shaping. I can see, I can see where the design is going. I will headcanon that this is gun between the titty. But no, fantastic work here. This is actually mostly system, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's off to a really good start, man.
You know, if you're going for like a Wendigo approach for this, make the arms really long and gaunt.
I think it's supposed to be more sultry than anything, though. Artie, your thoughts?
I just commented this in the submissions channel as well. Absolutely immaculate shaping. Like despite it's very difficult to get like good shaping across the thinner you go with your build, or like the smaller in scale. Like despite this having a very thin torso, very thin legs, it's still got everything in there. Also, of course, you got the white markings there on the thighs and the ears to indicate this being a deer character. Very cool. I like it.
Ah, yeah. Dan, what do you think? How do you think this is going so far?
Shaping up to be an excellent Christmas muck.
Oh my god!
Oh, for God's sake.
This man has been scarred.
You're right. You're right.
The man works in retail, all he sees is Christmas.
Ah.
That's all I see. It's all like that everywhere I go.
I understand your pain, Dan. I understand your pain.
Alright, we got another work in progress by Gus. This looks... Okay, so I'm assuming this is some kind of mech meant for things like mining and whatnot, or warfare if that's a gun. Off to a really nice start, though. What do you think, Dan?
Yeah, I love the head of the cockpit area.
Yeah, it feels very industrial. Actually, of all the stuff I've seen that's like rebel nature styled, this actually carries heavily into those same aesthetics, and I wonder if that's the intention. If this is supposed to be something like out of like the whole rebel nature project. What do you think, Artie?
I gotta agree. I like the dual cockpit there on the chest and the big one. Using that panel is a very cool shaping. It's very industrial.
Yeah. Fantastic work. All right, so this next one is by Pakaru.
Ooh, Pikaru.
No, sorry. No, wait. Is this Pakaru? No, this is Pakaru, isn't it?
Yeah, this is
Probably.
Picard.
Okay.
Mock Pikaru by Pikaru.
Okay, because it's just in the server the name is Yellow. She is
Yo.
depressed as fuck. Wonderful. Let's take a look at her. Man, this is a compact. This is a little compact thing.
Little Pepe.
Actually,
Dude, she's
really
just
like the.
Pepe.
You have freakishly long arms ending in 3 claws and no thumb.
Kinky. Wood.
I love the lower arm construction. Like there is a lot of silhouette value just carried in those alone, and it works really well, especially for using such classic pieces. What do you think, Dan?
I love small Matoran builds
Especially when they're this
so much.
When they're
Yeah.
this dense.
They're this tiny. I think Pikaru said they're gonna do small Pikaru, and then like the next one they're gonna do big Pikaru.
Big Karu.
Mini Karu. Big Karu.
What do you think? What are your thoughts, Artie?
I like Pikaru as a character a lot. I honestly think like the blue hook, galley hook piece at the back adds a lot, just as a contrast to the dark gray, the dark blue for some reason. I don't know, tickles my brain in the right spot. Also, I like the little Ben 10 like crystal spikes on the shoulders. It almost gives me the look of like 2 kind of winglets, like a little spoiler on her backpack. It's very adorable.
Oh,
If
I
you
see
know
them,
what
I
I'm
see them
talking
now.
about, yeah.
Yeah, these things over here.
Yeah, it's nice. Also, I think she's supposed, lore-wise, to be kind of like the Voyanui Matoran, which I think it's definitely getting across that kind of look of the overly large hands
It's like a very
and the
competent
build in
version of
general. Yeah, it's very cool. I like this a
Fantastic
lot.
Nice.
Gamma
the dark
said
blue
the
is
Matoran
always
looks
just so
it's
pretty.
rage-filled. Screams 24/7.
Say that again, Razor.
Gamma said this Matoran looks rage filled and like it screams 24/7. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. How much time we got left on the clock anyway?
12 minutes 50.
Wow, we're making really good time today. Okay. Next one is by Dunix. I'll go ahead and drag him in.
Oh wow.
Hello, Dunix. Tell us some
Hello.
about this. This appears to be a work in progress, right?
Yes, I'm literally working on it currently. This is the
Hey.
Prince's Hammer. It is the the flagship of a secondary antagonist for my story, the Red Prince.
Yes.
It is, to give you a sense of scale, this is going to end up being about 2 Star Destroyers long. And
Yeah, I can see that just from the size of the studs on this.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for red and black as a color coding.
Yes. Pictured below is what the original one was going to be, and then up top is the new one.
I remember the
okay.
original design for the hammer. It was called the Princess Hammer back then or something, wasn't it?
It still is.
Yeah.
Currently,
I thought
I
this
have
was like a
now
smaller
actu-
part of it.
Yeah, most of it's going to get most of the actual like hammerhead portion is going to get recycled, and I did the little thruster pods on the side of it. Those are going to get recycled, but the main body itself is going to be replaced. So the idea is that there's going to be a giant ramming hammerhead that's on like a hinge, so it'll fold down, and then there is a giant cannon behind it that's the width of the ship.
Ah, okay. So a spine-mounted cannon.
Yep.
That's nice.
Just behind that is just behind and below is going to be the bridge, and above the bridge is going to be the docking bays, because this does have a complement of intercept fighters, as it doesn't have many surface mount cannons.
Nice. All right. I'm really liking how it's looking so far. Like once again, I'm getting a lot of like modern sci-fi aesthetics from it. Dan, your thoughts?
I like it quite a bit. Can't wait to see till it's like mostly finished. I definitely see the vision. Definitely see the. I see what you're going for.
Whose mic is that?
That might be mine, Lamau. My
Is your
sister's
mom
letting out the
telling-
dogs.
Okay, I was gonna say, is somebody in your house telling dogs no? Artie,
Yes.
do you have any thoughts you'd like to share before we banish Dunix to the abyss?
Yeah, I think this looks great so far. I liked how you gave the side paneling a little angle. Having those slightly not 90-degree angles definitely helps a lot in like sci-fi designs. Also, I like the railing on the back there, the like gray rails.
Yeah.
Looks cool.
Like-
I'm looking forward to see how you're gonna fit the hammer shape on this one. As I said last time when you were showing this, I love hammer shaped like spaceships with a big frontal kind of face, like a big monolithic surface in front of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to how this progresses.
Originally, this cover part was from a cargo ship that was much shorter, and so I've repurposed that and combined them to create this.
Yeah, it's looking great.
Works.
Yeah. All right.
Valky
Well, we look
had
forward.
to make the comment.
Yeah.
Backgrounds in atmosphere.
One way to get their attention: hang on to your teeth, people.
Yes.
All right.
You got the reference.
Of course, I
Take-
have to.
Take the front of it, point it directly on a planet, orbital bombardment, use like a giant cannon,
Yes.
the
I want
size
to
of a
send.
football stadium.
If you're making
Similar.
this with a big hammer on the front, I want to send you some reference pictures to some brute ships from Halo.
Yeah, that's what it's heavily invoking the banished here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all right, Dunix, we shall move along. Thank you so much for coming to chat. I'm going to banish you back to the abyss. Have fun.
I'll do it myself. Bye bye, friend.
No, too late. You fool. I did it before you could. Holy shit. Okay, this one's by Nadiki. And Nadiki's actually in chat if Nadiki wants to come talk about it. This is
Bro,
Electro.
there's something about Toa of electricity that just makes builders being fucking cracked. Every time I see a mock of a Toa of electricity, it's just the most insane character design ever.
That's
In a good way.
Is Nadiki in
Wait, has
chat?
he got
Doesn't-
size? He does.
Scythes? Ooh, that's the
No,
way to-
size.
Size. What do you
It's
mean
a scythe
size?
that turns into a whip. As in the defensive weapon size
Oh, I
The-
see.
that Raphael uses from the Hitch TV
I'm going
show.
to yoink Nadiki. I'm going to yoink Nadiki into here against
That's
Adis as
kidnapping.
well. I am kidnapping you. Tell us about your
hello.
build, you fool.
Okay.
Welcome,
Is my
Nadiki.
hey, thank you for letting me on.
You weren't let on
Hi.
here. You were brought. You were dragged onto here. Now speak.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, so this is my season 1 villain, Electra. She is a terrorist. Anyway. Yeah.
Perfect description.
Yes.
We prefer to call them freedom fighters.
Depends how you see it depends on your perspective.
Yeah, it's a matter of perspective,
Yeah.
really.
All right.
Go ahead.
So, this is so she is actually the sister of Now, if you remember that submission. She was my second one.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. So, these two are both sisters in arms and blood. So, they both are super soldiers. Unlike Now, though, she has a lot more mechanical parts. So, I decided to translate that over by a sort of like a bunch of flip out features. That's what the leg image is. She has flip out knives in both her feet and her knees.
Ah.
If you've watched Iron Blooded Orphans and you know Vidar, then
I have not, but I've seen Akame ga Kill, so I'm very
Hey.
familiar with
fair enough.
hidden body part, hidden weapons in the body.
that is.
I was about to ask you if that was the inspiration.
Yes.
Yeah, I love Count
It is.
Vidar. I love whenever
Vidar.
mocks. Yeah, I love whenever mocks incorporate or character design in general incorporates hidden weaponry in like the heels or the foot design in general. It's
Yeah.
really cool. You've definitely pulled that off here.
Thank you very much.
Excellent.
I wanted to go with a more sort of like gangly, not starved, but like really like you can tell that like the flesh was almost stripped away, which is especially seen with like the knees, or not the knees, sorry, but like, I think the shins. I don't know.
I thought it was a really interesting choice to put the plating on the back of the shin, but it works for what it is.
Yeah.
What is the use of these back arms here that I'm seeing? The ones made with the mixel joints.
Oh, those are just to like give her extra like knives if she runs out, or to like
Oh.
slash from behind.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I hard fuck with the dark blue and white aesthetic, and I have to comment on the skirt or the belt skirt, whatever you want to call it. On mechs you would call it a skirt, but I know this is a Toa.
Yeah.
Really fucking nice though. The construction of the main weapon here is also really nice. There's so much being done here, so much weight being carried here because this is digital by just the look of the transparent magenta parts or red. What is that, magenta or red?
It's I think it's magenta. It should be magenta.
Yeah, it feels like magenta.
Yeah.
It's like a warm magenta. But it adds like a really nice pop to everything just because it's the eye color, and it's the only other place it's really reflected is in a few other spots with the blade, and of course this is a it turns into a whip.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. So funnily enough, so the Sai there, the glowing magenta blade, that's actually a reference to Marvel's Elektra, if you're familiar with that character. She uses 2 Sai, I believe.
Oh yeah.
I will say the sort of like hose there that I used, it's not exactly a whip. It's more like just a sort of energy trail. You know how like when you see a heat weapon or a beam weapon being like swung across the screen, you'll see like it leaves a trail or something. I just wanted to use that as an accent.
I can tell you really like the dynamic angles, the very heavy
I love dynamic
anime
angles.
stuff.
Mm.
I hope you don't take that as an insult or anything.
I do not. I do not.
All right, Dan, it is your turn to glaze.
Excellent mask choice.
Thank you.
Very, very fitting for like the whole build and the aesthetic. I really love what you did with like the coil hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. When she was a Toa, because I mean, like, now she's a human, I guess you could say. I mean, like, there's barely anything left. But the idea was her just being like a lightning Toa. So the idea was like electrical cables that would.
Oh, that's
if
clever.
it
I like
hit her,
that.
or if it hit her.
Yeah. Definitely gives off those vibes.
As well, the Krill, I think it was King K who made this model. I have to thank him so much for this because that mask is the entire reason she exists as a mock. Especially like the sort of
I love that the
bumps on the
inspiration
head.
grew out from it, didn't it?
Yes. I actually okay. The reason I decided to use this mask in the first place was because I was inspired by the Thinker from Suicide Squad. I don't know, he had like those weird bolts sticking out of his head.
Yeah.
So like I took a look at that mask and like, oh shit, that's peak.
Yeah. Artie, glaze.
Yeah, so I already glazed a bunch, but I'm happy to glaze more.
Yes.
I really
your
like
tent
how
out.
the hidden blade thing from the foot is continued with the knee as well. Like a kick from this woman will just absolutely mess you up. The build for the Sai is so simple yet so neat. I'm also I was about to ask if she actually is a Toa of electricity or if I just got that vibe from her completely on accident, but
She has
good
the
to know
color.
that she is. Yeah, that's why I was wondering. And yeah, the cable hair is great, fits very well. Are the gray things on her back like little sub arms that she can use?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
oh yeah, I love that. I love like little mechanical additional appendages that help you with combat and stuff like that. Yeah,
Sub arms
overall,
are so
really
peak.
cool marks.
The fucking packing,
Absolutely.
dude.
Yeah, I can definitely see a lot of like Gundam inspired aspects of this. Like not only like the blades and stuff you said like from Vidar, but like just in general character design wise.
Yeah.
I do want to ask how did you manage to get that like the wild perspective on that kicking pose?
Oh, I just cranked up the field of view on Studio.
That'd do it.
Oh,
That'd do
okay, I
it.
see. Because
Yeah.
I was struggling the hell with a similar pose like this, where I wanted to have a foot in the front of the picture, and so what I had to do is just remove the foot from the mock and just like have
Move
it
it
hover
way
really close to
closer.
the camera. And I was like, there has to be an easier way to do this. So I'm glad
no.
there is. Yeah.
There is. Just
Really
crank
cool
up that field of
posing.
view. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
As well,
Yeah,
the Oh, sorry.
No, I go ahead. Just so.
yeah.
Yeah. No.
Just to I guess just to finish off, I will say the last photo is of her original design.
Yes.
Before I revamped it. Credit to my friend the Yeet for taking the picture. He really liked the mock, so there's a couple on his Flickr. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ndidiki. Nice having you on. Is this the first time?
Mock.
Is this the first time
Yes.
we've dragged you into call?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I would be happy to. I'd be happy to come back.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. Like, I know you're a friend of C4's, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So great having you. All right. I'm going to banish you
Great to be
once
here.
more to
Thank
the
you.
abyss.
Nah.
All right, Razor. How are we on
the
time?
timer has the timer's actually gone off. We've
All
done
right.
this for over an hour now.
All right, so we're going to end it there. We will pick up with Gamma Blamma next time. Let me go ahead here and turn this off.
My friend just sent a picture of the Black Hawk that he's working on, and just literally a man just sat in the engine.
Really quick, I'm going to go to the restroom and then we'll get on with the build. And I have a few special things to show off, chat.
No.
Yo, special things to show off. Hell yeah.
He's gonna pull his.
Guys, type in chat what you think it is the special thing that Jeeps is gonna show off. Are we finally gonna get the feed cam?
We wish.
Guys, let us know in the comments what you think the special things that Jeep is gonna show us in a bit will be.
Gonna be his grippers.
See, I'm being a good little stream guest here. I'm trying to like get engagement, trying to get those gears turning.
Oh fuck, that is so hot arbitrary. Fuck. Sent me a picture of a life-size mannequin made of monster cans. That is so hot. Ten out of 10 wood goon.
Dan, you still alive over there?
Things. He's playing Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. Steam told me.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna keep it.
Oh my
Bastard!
God. You're doing the smiling friends meme. You're literally doing the smiling friends meme.
All right.
Charlie, how are you? Dan, how are you? I'm feeling sick. I'm just reading chat. I'm doing stream stuff. Yeah, the issue is just I see you on Steam there playing Mass Effect multiplayer. You little shit.
You've got half an hour to get into work.
All right. So, chat. Some of you will be familiar with this. I showed off this mask a while back. This is the Konohi Zurukor, or the Konohi Zuru. This is the one that I 3D printed myself, processed
Ooh.
with a mix of talcum powder, cat hair, with a mix of talcum powder and UV resin, and several layers of primer, in order to get into a nice, to get to a really nice finish.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm. Now, that's that. And like I said, I've had a video in the works for this, and I've just been waiting on one thing, and that would be this. looks very similar from a distance, but we come closer. So here is obviously this is the resin print, not resin print, this is the PVC print, not PVC, PLA print that I did and processed. And then this is a processed version made by Zion Taro and casted for me. And he went through a lot of lengths to really make this work. I mean, it was simple enough. We talked about a few things. A few things you'll immediately notice are different about the inside, especially, is that there's these two little divots in here. And while they're not meant for this, you can plug one of these into them on each side. They fit that.
Oh.
Now, by default, these are meant to fit on a run-of-the-mill Metru head. But the character, Viscera, that the mask belongs to, doesn't actually use a Metru head in her build. Let's see what I have. Yes.
Your hands are really shaky.
Because I'm handling small things, it's gonna be that way. But
there's a joke to be made there, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, shut up, Razor.
Kitty got claws, okay.
And that's the purpose of those divots in there, basically, is that they keep this Glatorian head from moving around. Because in the original, it just has all that space and it can tumble side to side. So here, it's nice and relatively seamless, and it really can't budge that much. So that's great. But this is only one of 3 that I actually ordered from him. And these are, I'm really happy with these. So of course there's the original, and then these are the 3 that came from Zion. And it's funny because I look at the craftsmanship on some of these, and I see interesting places where he struggled during the post-processing period, where he was just making the main master one to make the mold out of. And I see where he struggled in similar places where hi chat, to where I did. There is a very slight difference. Thank you. There's a very slight difference in how this little dip. Are you done? Are you done? Chat, are you trying to tell me you're bored? There's like
I
a
think
slight
we're just
difference
trying to
in
mess with you.
They are. And how this Thank you, Chad.
I really like the one with the color gradient there.
Yes, I'll get to that one in a second. But you can see like this little divot here it's a little bit different in terms of finish how this one is. This one is a lot steeper, but that's like something of a nitpick, honestly. It's not that bad. I really like how it came through. The most probably radically better thing that this has over the version that I did is that, let's take a look at the tooth here. Come on, focus. There we are. You can, god damn it, chat. You can see how there's not a whole lot of corners on there. It's all been pretty much sanded off. It's not precise. But here, we have like a full corner intact. It's easier to see on the red. But you can see like just the light reflecting properly here. It looks so fucking beautiful. And I love this. Like I said, I got a good deal on this because I told Zion, Zion said, it'll be cheaper if you let me keep the mold. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't even really want to keep the mold for myself because I don't do a whole lot of casting. So he has my blessing to sell these if he likes, and I'm not making anything off of that. The only thing he's doing is, crediting me for the original model. But getting to the marbled one here. This one looks a little bit, only slightly shoddy, honestly. It looks really cool, just in general. But if you look really closely, you'll see that there are parts that have this speckling These are imperfections in the molding process itself. But the reason for that is because I specifically asked him for this look. I wanted this cross shape around the face, running up the cheeks and down the middle of the head. And honestly, I think it was a fair trade-off because he had to really experiment with different kinds of resins for this particular casting. But it turned out fucking excellent. I don't even care that it has like the small specklings of white that are kind of ruining the red in some way. They're not really ruining it, but they're intruding slightly. But even so, it just looks really, really good. And I went ahead and for Christmas, because Zion made 3 of these. This is the 3rd one that has the marbling on it. And I went ahead and bought one of the other ones off of Zion, and I had it sent to Dan for Christmas. So that's gonna be fun if and when he gets to doing something with it. If he wants to, no pressure. But I'm really happy with these, and I think I'm actually really, really glad that aside from the finish, the one that I did out of PLA looks really, really, really somewhat close to the finalized one that Zion got me. Now, their materials are completely different. You can listen to this, and then listen to Zion's. This is a lot softer of a material than this, because this is just a mix of PLA, resin, and paint. Or primer, actually. So, yeah, just wanted to show those off. I am really, really happy with the red one. I am really happy with the red one. The red one looks so fucking
Nice.
good.
Yeah, they look very fucking clean.
Overall, fantastic work. They're worth the money I spent on them. Zion, if you are catching this stream, thank you so much.
Ducky asked what you thought of his Spinax. Buffed up Spinax.
Buffed up Spinax? I haven't taken a look at it yet. I'll take a look at it probably sometime after stream.
Also,
But alright.
I'm allowed to sleep now.
If you're allowed to sleep, do you want to go to sleep?
I would. It's getting to that 2 hour.
Ah!
Yes, thank you, Frog.
We haven't engaged you, but because we haven't engaged you that much yet, Razor, because we've just been working on the mock stuff. But if you must sleep, you are welcome to. I will see if Takeda will join us.
I will still watch stream because you are you are the voice in my ear that makes me go ZZZ. And that's not me calling you boring, by the way. I don't want you to get the wrong idea.
How dare you? I'm so offended.
Good. No, actually, good. I hope you're offended.
Aww. I know that's what you get off to. Offending people is your cheek. Is your kink.
It's one of them.
All right. Razor, I relinquish you from your non-contractual obligations. Go be free.
Thank
While I build the dirty liberal horror.
Oh, Takeda!
Holy night.
You spoke her name and she appeared.
Yes, she did. Also, it's almost like I
She's
DM'd
Joe
her.
Henry. I thought it was a Joe Henry situation.
Joe Henry. Wait, who's Joe Henry?
A wrestler. You know, keep up with the times.
I don't like wrestling.
You are a boomer.
No, I just like quality content.
Anyway, I will bid you adieu and good luck. Don't
Goodbye.
break anything or shh.
Goodbye,
shout at
bubble
your
cummies.
neighbors.
I love you. Mwah.
Bye, Pookie Bear. Mwah.
Take care.
God, he's such a slut. All right. I need one. Let's see. I gotta figure out where the head is. For reference, chat. I'm building this. It's in the thumbnail, but I'm gonna properly shield my face. I'm building this. Woohoo! Once more, I got this from Spinal a few months back. Where are runners for one? Jesus Christ. And I figure, why not? I had an entire box just sitting there, full of the stuff that I hadn't built yet, and That's just unused content, you know? Here we go. I think I found it.
You don't get to call me that name without pulling my hair first, Pookie Bear.
I have more to grab than you do. You know, you got a fair bit of hair, but like... Oh, there's enough there for a fistful.
Alright, folks, I had to do this, but I'm needed elsewhere as well, sadly.
You wretch! That's fine. Take it easy, Artie.
Leave. You too. Have fun building.
Yes, I shall. Thank you.
I personally love the 30 minutes kit, so you're in for a good time, I think.
Yeah, I've built like one of the sisters before, so
Nice.
It was all good and fun.
Yeah, they are pretty fun. Alright, you guys take it easy.
Of course. Take it easy, Artie. Thank you for joining us.
Bye bye. Of course, and thank you for having me.
Of course. Anytime. You're fun.
Thanks. Bye bye.
Bye. You're excused. Go already. I'm joking. Takeda, how's your day, by the way?
Oh, it's been quiet. It only started a few hours ago. Not much going on. I have a new air conditioner now, so I'm no longer living in
Takeda
an
has air
Australian
conditioning.
household with no AC. I know.
The Lord exists.
It is crazy.
The Lord exists.
Wild even. Yeah, no, fucking one of the hottest countries in the world, and a lot of houses aren't built. Old houses, I should add, don't have air conditioning built into them.
The hottest country in the world, except for Texas and a few others.
Well, on average, we're hotter than Texas.
No, I believe you. I believe you. And Texas gets insufferable.
There are hotter places than Australia, but Australia
Like
is
the
fucking
Sahara.
up there, and most of the places that are hotter than Australia, people also live in mud huts. So
They're places you wouldn't want to live. Jesus in his Nazareth mud hut. Do you think mud hut qualifies as an offensive term?
no,
Because that's just kind of what it is, right? Why do they have the front
found
and the back of
something-
the head?
I found something really funny. It's this 2-in-1 beer and cigarette holder. I'm just like looking around at random junk on fucking Amazon. It's
so
basically
useful.
this like. It's even worse. Basically, it turns. It's got this tube, and you plug like 2 fucking bottles of beer into it, and then there's these inner tubes that come down from the top and go into the bottom of the bottles, and you're supposed to stick cigarettes in them, and then you use this big open mouth hole piece to basically smoke the cigarettes through the beer water as filters, and then you can turn the whole thing upside down to then drink the beer. Both beers at the same time. It is foul.
You're distilling
So basically-
cigarette smoke through beer?
That's the intent of the thing.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah. And then you drink the beer afterwards.
Oh, lovely! This sounds like the asshole 9000.
Yeah. So you can drink 2 beers and smoke 2 cigarettes at the same time.
Same
with the Same
time.
device.
Who needs breathing?
I've also seen a bunch of really goofy items. Like I saw this, like, you know how fucking 80s they had those long cigarette holders and stuff?
Yeah.
So that women didn't have to actually touch the cigarette. It's like
Yeah.
that, but it holds like 8 cigarettes for you to smoke at once.
Yuck. Ew.
I know.
Chat, I have hopefully good news. I'm going to try having the next video ready by Thursday. Which means we will also probably be streaming Thursday, which makes it very good that I am now off on Thursdays. And we'll be doing, that's when be doing the Mass Effect 3 stream, God willing. Okay, E8 and F1. Okay, I need F. But yeah, hopefully I will have it ready in time. I dealt with something really, really dumb, chat. So I ordered a mobile workstation, and the said mobile workstation is a MacBook from like 2024. So from last year, almost 2 years ago. And
That's your first problem. You get a MacBook.
Shut up. I need a formatted drive to be able to load stuff onto it. So I think, okay, that's simple enough. I'll just get my little USB that I bought, 100 gig USB I bought for like 20 something bucks, and I'll move the stuff out of it, format it, and I'll load my project files onto there, and I'll put them back inside, and I'll put them on the Mac that now has Premiere and a bunch of other software loaded onto it. So I gotta do that. Macs don't have USB ports.
Yeah,
that
because
was
that's
frustrating.
smart.
That was frustrating. That was really BS. So I think, okay, I'll use the Adobe Creative Cloud storage that they give you with your subscription. So I consolidate the entire project folder into a single zip file, and I try uploading it. File type unsupported. What? Okay, I'll just put them all in a folder, and then I'll drop that in there. File type unsupported. Okay. What can I put in here? Can I put a PNG? File type unsupported. JPEG, file type unsupported. What can I put in here? Rich text format, file type unsupported. And there's a little drop-down menu that shows like what to divide what files by the program that they're made for. You know what files Creative Cloud lets you store? PSDs and Illustrator files. That's it. I love getting spit roasted by fucking Apple and Adobe at the same time. Pirate their products. Alright, just shape some off. I'm still looking for actually F1. Piece F1. I can't find the runners for F. God damn it, I dropped something. And then I tell Dan about it, my good friend Danathan. And he says, "You're a fucking idiot. That's why you don't buy Apple." And starts laughing. He starts laughing at me. Fucker.
I did not laugh at you the first time. I did not laugh at you the first time.
You were laughing. You were fucking laughing. You weren't laughing. You were saying it scaldingly. It's like, how that's why it was retarded to buy Apple. It's like, I wanted a functional machine.
That's what you get for buying Apple.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what you said. That is what you said. Taquito, what is chat saying? Where is F?
Arbitrary said time to start looking for a 2023 model. Also, that's a hell of a stupid design choice. USB ports should be on everything.
You know what's funny? You know what it does have?
Maybe next time you won't buy a MacBook.
Maybe I'm still within the return window. But you know what's funny, chat? Look what it does have. You're not gonna believe this. Look what the MacBook does have. Look what the MacBook does have. You see that? Do you see that? Do you know what that is, chat? This is something you will not find on an iPhone. An auxiliary port. Or a headphone jack.
Yeah.
They have it on the computer, but they don't got it on the phone.
Can you not use those? Are those USB-C ports or are those volume? Like
Those are
what
USB-C
speakers?
ports, but the issue is I was trying to avoid having to buy an external SSD because they're expensive, even on the Cyber Monday sale.
You should
which I
just
end up
be able
having
to
to
use
do
it.
anyway. No, here's the thing. I have external SSDs, but they have a bunch of stuff on them that I can't move anywhere else. So I need a new one
What I'm saying
to
is-
format out of the box.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Where the fuck are the runners for F? Oh, F is purple. Okay. Is chat saying anything?
Celtic says there is a reason that the majority of businesses still use PC and actively avoid using Apple products. Anyone using Apple products are stuck in using their ecosystem.
I just wanted something with longevity to it. Even if I had to work between platforms, it would have been fine.
I mean, I got a fucking laptop for free, a fucking like work laptop for free out of during a fucking course, like a refurbished shitty laptop. That thing's lasted me great for the last like 5 years.
Yeah. 5-year lifespan works.
I didn't pay jack shit for it. It was like 3 years out of date already when I got it.
Hey, here's the other thing too. I just wanted something quiet.
It is pretty quiet. I don't hear it.
I mean, that's good for you, Takeda. I appreciate that you were able to find something of that nature.
So maybe don't buy Apple, stinky.
Jesus Christ, you guys are fucking assholes. Where the fuck? Why can't you put all the parts that are designed to be used with one another? Because they're color coded. That's why. Okay. Okay. F1. This is on 2. Okay, so on F runner F1. This is F2, not F1. Where's F1? What's funny is Apple has been like forced to play consumer friendly by like actual Supreme Court mandates at times. That's why they no longer use the Lightning cable, because it was too anti-consumer and it was too anti-consumer. Where the fuck is one? Jesus fucking Christ! Where? I can't believe this is fucking insane. Okay, it's not F. It's not F. It would seem part F1 just does not exist. So this is great. That is G1. That is C3 through 4. 2 through 4. This is D1. This is E1. This is B1 through 4 or something. This is F2. This is A. This is A. I don't even know. I don't even know. Definitely not that one, no. This is G3 in the bag, along with G2. Ah, there it is, F4. F1. Fuck. was completely by itself in this little runner. So Dan, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. I think I'm feeling a lot better than I did last couple of days. Last night was rough. Well, it was better, but before you and I watched South Park, I wasn't doing it. Yeah. Then we watched South Park, and I started feeling better.
South Park makes everybody feel better, chat. Show is fucking good.
Here, hand me that evidence bag.
Hand me that evidence bag. Shits out.
Shits into it.
I love how that officer was literally just using it as an excuse to get his rocks off.
Yeah.
There we go. I gotta use this to trim off anything that might be. So chat, how are you all doing? Making good time. It's only 7:52 on my end. There we go. Also, what are you up to, Takeda?
I'm just sitting here watching some Darwin Awards.
Darwin Awards? Ooh. Guilty pleasures.
Yeah, I enjoy watching people die on the internet.
Here's the thing, can you be disqualified from a Darwin Award if you've already reproduced? Because I think you should be disqualified if you've reproduced already.
Well, the idea is that you can't reproduce anymore.
Yeah.
So, you've already reproduced, at the very least, you're not going to be putting more
of your defective seed into the environment.
Yeah.
A13. Ah, here we are. I'll close that up. It's not good to have that open. Thank God I saw where that flew. I ever mentioned the time I, like, doom-pilled really hard because I was watching too much Flat Earth cringe? I'm gonna assume I haven't. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Taki. I'm glad you guys are so invested in the combo.
I was gonna say, is this like the time you doom pilled when you watched Rise of Skywalker? No, it was it Rise of Skywalker? I thought it was episode 8, Last Jedi.
I think
you were like, it was just like you had this epiphany right after the movie was over, and you were just like at this existential crisis. You're just like, they ruined it. Like, there's nothing here anymore.
Star Wars was here, now it's gone. But no, like I like cringe from time to time. It's been a few years since I actually watched any kind of cringe compilation, just because I think there's a lot of fake stuff out there. But I looked one up, and I was specifically in the mood for flat earther cringe, just because, like, you know, anti-science is funny. Just to see how people will try coping, right? I had to stop after like 2 hours because I was like, I'm starting to view these people as subhumans. They're so unfathomably stupid and self-righteous in their stupidity that I have to stop before I start thinking really bad things about them. To see, like, the interviews with Mark Hamill, though, like, literally saying he was appalled by Ryan's handling of his of Luke. Let's see here.
I think the whole situation with Rise of Skywalker just kind of shows me that, like, it was a movie made without respect for any party.
The entire Disney sequel trilogy was that way.
The entire series, it was a movie made without, like, any kind of love or respect. It was, I want to use Star Wars to tell the story I want to tell, and fuck anybody else who disagrees with me.
Yep. I mean, I'm reminded of the George Lucas flow thing about the Force being genderless, but if it did have one, it would be a man because it fucks you every day. D1. Here we are. I need...
It fucks me every day, raw, no lube.
Can you say the same, Kathleen? Speaking of bad Star Wars content, a content creator who I like finally uploaded after just streaming, kind of like me, for ages, and he uploads a video about Star Wars Outlaws. I am like I might be 4 or 6 hours into it. It is 17 hours long. And it's all like substantive, and it's not like he's making stuff about the game up. It's just like the game legitimately just has this much to complain about. I've never touched it, and I have no interest in touching it, just because I know a lot of people are very dismissive of the term Marvel writing, but that's what the game is. It's like, so that just happened. Let me see. It's a good video so far, though. Okay, I need A14 and D18.
There is that much to talk about in that awful game.
Yeah, no, and it's incredible too, because like, there's parts of the game chat where you can go into, like, you have access. You know how some games give you access to certain parts of the game before you can really use them? Because like, Star Wars Outlaws has a space flight and space combat mechanic. Though you don't use much of it when you first are exposed to it, apparently. But apparently, if you do make use of the spaceflight mechanic, you start getting dialogue. Well, if you make use of the spaceflight mechanic and the space combat, as soon as you get access to it, you can get dialogue from characters you have not met yet.
Jesus.
It's like, your shields go down or something like... Your shield goes down or something like that, and Kay, the chick you play as, she's like, our shields are down! And then you hear ND5, who's a character in the game that she has not met at this point, speaking to her about how, you got this, Kay. And so players who encounter that are gonna be like, who the fuck are you?
That whole game was just a fucking joke.
It is so funny, dude. And
it's so bad.
I am... Is anybody else, like, extremely skeptical when they come across a YouTube channel that is, like, overly formatted and overly official about how they conduct everything they say and show. Like, welcome everybody to another review on the, the Soy Reviews, on Soy Reviews. I'm Justin from SoyReviews.net, and today we're going to be reviewing Star Wars Outlaws, an incredible game by Ubisoft, and I'm not saying that just because they gave me early access.
Every Destiny content creator ever.
Really? They are all that, like...
Yes. They're
wow.
all of them.
Disgusting.
They're all just super sanitized, you know?
I hate that. I'll come across videos that have, like, a really interesting title to them, and the second the individual in the video starts talking and I see the format, I'm like, this is gross, I don't like it. And I know that's, like, you're supposed to give people the benefit of the doubt, but, like, it just grates on you. Just that sanitized format, it grates on you. You don't like it. Is chat saying anything to Kid? Oh.
For the moment, not really.
Okay.
Velky say Ubi made it as a tax write-off.
Oh, probably. Well, that's the thing. That's what's weird about Outlaws, is, like, there is solid art design in the game. And, like, even UI design. Like, the game has a style to it, and it would look really good, and it would arguably be iconic for a Star Wars game. If it were good. But everything that UI and graphic design is in service to is just ass.
One of my biggest gripes with the game was the fact that every single mechanic in the game either works half the time or just doesn't work in a way that feels good. Like, I've heard people talk about the stealth being just downright awful. And
it is
90%
broken.
of the time, unresponsive. And then there's also the fact that, I don't know if you've seen it, but the fucking, like, stealth takedown animations are so retarded.
Like,
They look like fucking Bollywood takedowns. Like, she walks up and just open palm slaps a stormtrooper across the back of the head, but, like, her hand misses entirely, and somehow that knocks him out, despite the fact that he's wearing a helmet and should realistically just be like, what the fuck was that, a fly? Turn around and gun her down.
I found out about the... So, you know how there's a wanted mechanic in the game?
Yeah.
I found out, like, when you reach maximum, like maximum rank in that, like, you know, like, in Need for Speed, this would be, like, a 5-star wanted level or something.
That's GTA.
Oh, whatever. But the game, the way it's advertised is that the Empire sends a Death Trooper squad after you. You think, oh, that's pretty neat. No, the game tells you, go meet the Death Trooper squad over here. They're looking for you. But if you just stay where you are, where all the other enemies have been traveling to, they just don't come, and your wanted level goes down.
Yeah.
You have to go find them.
I also want to point. Can I also, like, comment on something, like, on that in that regard? Can I? Yeah, this is hyper nerd of me. All right, I'm gonna admit.
It is okay, Dan.
It wouldn't be Death Troopers.
Really?
Death Troopers were protection detail.
Oh, they were specifically escort only.
They were asset protection detail. So they're the ones that protect the admirals. They're the Empire equivalent of Secret Service.
Mm-hmm. So it just doesn't even make sense then. Wonderful.
Yeah, it doesn't even make sense that they would be Death Troopers. Death Troopers would be like the Secret Service. It'd be like the Secret Service hunting down. The Secret Service hunting. That's right, you've peddled enough drugs. The Secret Service is coming after you. What's chat up to?
Loki says, I saw one from IGN for TF1, which was so just Watch Mojo like. They complain that you can predict what's going to happen because, spoilers, Megatron becomes the bad guy at the end.
No! Impossible. Perhaps
How
the
could
archives
this
are
happen?
incomplete. Who's smarter than this? Are we, Obi-Wan? Or wait, I put this in the wrong way and I can't get it out.
Rubber Ducky says they sent you an image of their 30-minute sister kit.
Hey, I'll take a look at it in a second here.
That'd be like the Secret Service hunting down a fugitive.
Yeah. That is bizarre.
So
It's almost
got
like they
that
don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's almost like they're like, oh, this is a cool design, we'll use this, and then didn't think as to why.
It's Skyrim levels of non-committal to faction affiliation too, based on what I've seen. And a lot of these shills talk about the faction system, like the reputation system, like it's revolutionary and it works perfectly when it doesn't. Like Takedo was mentioning about stealth, you can go and steal from people and kill an entire base full of people that you are supposed to be allied with, and it has negligible at best impact on your reputation. And it
Honestly,
doesn't-
if you
Skyrim,
want to...
like Skyrim is
Honestly-
even better in that Skyrim even does stealth better in that if you take something, if you steal something in Skyrim and nobody sees you, or you kill a bunch of innocent people and you kill the last one who was in your vicinity, it says at the top left of the screen, last witness killed, bounty removed.
Yeah.
Outlaws doesn't do that. It just
Something
counts towards it anyway.
Something
Game
I
where you're
actually...
supposed to be able to play as a bad guy if you want to, but it's still like the most
Sanitized, friendly,
like
Marvel shit.
sanitized, friendly Marvel. Right? It's like, oh, yeah, you're gonna be able to play as bad guy. Like you're gonna be able to play as the bad guy if you want to. You know, like that great bad guy Star Lord. Isn't he awful? Isn't he the most evil character?
Go ahead, Takedo.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry
no.
we kept cutting you off.
Honestly, if you want to just play a Star Wars game, go play KOTOR, like 1 or 2, not the MMO, the RPG. If you want to play a game where you can play as the bad guy, go play Overlord 1 and 2. It's just stay away from Ubisoft.
Yeah, it's bleh. It was like I was talking to Razor like about things, and he was like, "Well, it's the first indicator should have been that it's a Star Wars game released in 2025 or 2024," and I'm like, Jedi Survivor and Fallen Order came out in the last few years too. Well, not a Ubisoft game. It's a modern Star Wars game, was that he said specifically. But I'm like, that's
I have
not
gripes of my own with that.
No, I can understand that, but like at least the combat is like at least like Jedi Survivor and Fallen Order don't pretend to have like RPG mechanics. They're just Souls-like games with decently solid combat.
See, Survivor I really liked. I thought it was really pretty and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
and it was straightforward enough and simple enough. Fallen Order, though, definitely went in a much more different direction. I felt like it was visually a downgrade, but I didn't really care too much.
Takedo,
And
Fallen
then-
Order was the first one.
Oh, then the other way around.
Okay, so you liked Fallen Order. No, Fallen
I
Order.
liked the first one a lot. And I do like the second one too, but it was way more open-ended in where you could go and what you could do, and I found myself just kind of putting it down after a bit because there was just so much to like manage or so many things I could do that I was like, I just kind of wanted another very linear experience like with the first game.
That's fair.
And it generally being a visual downgrade was just kind of weird, but like I didn't really care all that much about its graphics.
Yeah, I mean, I understand, like, I have times where I'm only in the mood for something that is linear. So I'll boot up, like, Halo or something. But, probably the highest praise I have to sing about Survivor is just the multiple stances for lightsabers. And it literally changes the blade, too. I love the greatsword stance. It's so fucking cool. And you even use it like a greatsword.
Yeah, that was one of my main stances. That one and the blaster combo stance were the two main ones I used.
I couldn't make the blaster stance work. It was a little too clunky for me, but I'm sure it works well for other people.
I used it more as a because like the blaster itself wasn't really overly offensive. So I used it more as like a supplement to everything else. So like I would, be in the greatsword stance. I'd fucking going around, swinging around, doing a bunch of stuff, and then I'd swap to the pistol stance and immediately fucking like John Marston fucking fan the hammer on like 6 guys. Because that was one of the abilities you got with it. And then just swap back to greatsword.
Yeah, the most functional thing about the pistol stance is that you have range with it. Now, I will say, I think the difficulty curve in Survivor leaves a little bit to be desired. It's too easy in some places, and then way too hard in others.
Yeah. Part of that, I think, comes down to the fact that they made it less linear. So, like, there are just some locations where, like, you can kind of go to them in a or do things in a slightly different order than what a linear game would allow. And so you go do something harder first, and then go do something way easier, and it just kind of flip-flops around a bit.
I cut too close to the runner. God damn it, I messed up this piece a little bit.
Like, I think a really good experience for a linear game that leaves a lot still open, honestly, I'll go back to it, is KOTOR. KOTOR is very much a linear game, but it is still very open-ended into what you can do first. But the difficulty of things doesn't really adjust, or the difficulty of stuff adjusts to the order you do things in. So, with KOTOR, you start on a ship, you crash land on a planet, and then you have to play through that whole planet before you get your own ship, and then you can kind of choose between like 3 or 4 different planets to go to first. And you can kind of pick whichever one you want to do first, and then go do the rest later, but the sort of difficulty like scales up to match you, depending on the order you do them in, rather than going and doing the hardest planet first and then everything else is a cakewalk after that. I will say, though, I still think that there are ideal orders to do things in, just because it gives them a better, like, storyline. Like, I enjoy doing Tatooine first, and then going to Kashyyyk, rather than Kashyyyk first, then Tatooine.
Gotcha.
Mainly because that gives me access to HK-47 right off the rip, and God, I love that man.
Imagine, it takes effort. Well, I understand it's an old game, but like it really means something when you can roll your eyes about hearing Tatooine over and over again in modern Star Wars media, and then you go back to an old game and you're perfectly happy to be there. You know?
Yeah, I mean, the thing about Tatooine and KOTOR is it is very much just... It's very true to what Tatooine is. You're just in a fucking desert. There's sand people there. There's Jawas there. There isn't really that much going on outside of you can go there, you can hunt animals for money, you can find HK-47, the assassination droid.
Yeah.
You can kill a crate dragon.
What does the Great Dragon look like in KOTOR? Is it like the 4-legged version like it was originally, or is it like the one they had in... Was it Boba or Mando?
It's the four-legged version that they had originally.
Cool. Yeah, for those who don't know, chat, if you're anything of a Star Wars fan, the Krayt Dragon was originally much smaller than a giant sandworm. And it wasn't a worm.
Yeah. It's really stupid that they made the Krayt Dragon a fucking sandworm.
You could have said anything else, but no, for Member Berries, they made it a Krayt Dragon for some reason. Like, if that's supposed to be the creature that Obi-Wan imitated that scared away the Sand People when he saved Luke. At least that's the decision of what it was in in hindsight. I'm sure that's not really what they were thinking when they did it.
Yeah, it was just a weird decision, I think. But there's also there's also the point to be raised that the Krayt Dragons we've seen in the past and the Krayt Dragon that actually appears in the Mando episode are actually technically two different types of Krayt Dragon.
Like, they're both canonical, or no?
They are both canonical, but they're two very different kinds of Krayt Dragon. The one we see in Mando is a greater Krayt Dragon, which is actually old concept art for the Krayt Dragon from Legends. Oh. And then the Krayt Dragons we've seen before are Canyon Krayt Dragons, which are a little bit newer, in fact. So, technically, the Mandalorian Krayt Dragon is more accurate.
Ah, okay.
Technically, they're both Legends canon, but they're two different kinds of Krayt Dragon.
Let's see, I need B14 again. Dan, how many of the Star Wars books have you actually read?
Star Wars books? I think I actually only ever read one, and it's been so long.
Something you don't see in the Mando one is that while it kind of just looks like a giant sandworm, that's because you only see its head and neck. The rest of its body and tail are still very much under the sand. They have like up to 10 legs under their sand.
Oh, okay.
So do you want me to roll with...
Daniel? That was funny. And the answer is no, I don't. Yeah, go ahead.
In KOTOR, what we kill in that is a Canyon Krayt Dragon, which are much smaller.
Yeah.
But they have I think it's 4 to 6 legs, something like that.
Is chat saying anything, by the way, Takeda?
No.
Okay. I see how it is, chat. You're bored. I bore you. Nah.
Yo, you're so boring. Oh my god. Do something interesting. Pokes with stick.
Pokes with stick. There we go. We got a torso together. Ah! Okay, I deserve that, chat. I'm sorry.
By the way, I had a thought about how Assassin's Creed Shadows could have worked. And you wouldn't have had to change... No, you wouldn't have had to change the main character either. You just had to change the context.
Alright, how so?
Okay, you know how Assassin's Creed always had that thing where it's like, hey, we use the store history as a backdrop? So they always like took a part of history that wasn't very well explained or had like a bit of mystery to it and been like, oh, it was because of the Assassins versus the Templars. Like burying the truth. So it's like then you're kind of like seeing the quote unquote, you're seeing the historical fiction, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of mystery with the character of Yosuke. There's a lot of mystery with because what was he doing there? Why was he there?
Well, he was I thought he was the former slave of an Italian diplomat.
He was. Spanish, I think. It was either Italian or Spanish, one of the two. But
Yes,
Nobunaga
him being there is very strange and unusual.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what if there's a reason for that? It was cover.
Aliens. No.
No. Once again, you mentioned what you just mentioned. Italian diplomat.
Yeah.
You know who was in Italy at that time?
a lot of Templars.
The assassins.
Oh.
The Templars.
Oh, that would
He was
actually
one of
do it.
Yosuke was one of the assassins, and he was supposed to be there. He was there on a mission. That's why he's there. That's why he isn't someone out of place.
Yeah, that would have made a lot of sense.
I've talked before about how there were better ways they could have done it and kept Yosuke. I had no real issues with them doing things with Yosuke. I mean, Neo takes advantage of using.
Yeah.
Neo takes advantage of using Yosuke, but they do hit well. Neo 1 as well. Yosuke appears in Neo 1. And, obviously no one got upset at that. Fucking...
The main character is an outsider in Neo, isn't he?
Yeah, it's in Neo 1 you play as William.
You're a white dude.
The white dude. Which was a real thing as well, and it's basically the same shit Ubisoft does, where they take a character from established history and do some funny ooga booga fiction with them. But the problem with what they did with Yosuke and Ubisoft was walking away from their whole thing of this isn't real history, this is just fiction, where none of these characters ever actually did any of this, and instead tried to force it down people's throat. This is actually what Yosuke was like. That was the main problem everyone had with it.
Absolutely.
If they had just been Yosuke's a samurai in this game, people would have probably just been yeah, okay, cool, whatever.
But they're like,
instead
no,
they
true
tried to
to
be
history.
he was true to history. He was actually a samurai, and he actually did all this. And it's no. That's where people had problems with it.
He more likely was a retainer, right?
He was basically a sword bearer.
Yeah.
He just held Nobunaga's swords and followed him around everywhere. Didn't really do anything.
Yeah, it's one thing to because you don't see FGO trying to tell you that what's his name? Thomas Edison was actually a big superhero man with a lion's head.
Yeah.
You could do that. Just be honest. Stop trying to misrepresent history. I need A15.
Now, didn't you know that one American movie is real history, and George Washington was actually a man with chainsaws in his arms?
This is right, and he was a man with chainsaw in his arms. And those were the first, they were originally not for fighting people. The chainsaws in his arms were George Washington worked as a nurse, basically, an early version of a nurse out of a hospital. And chainsaws were originally meant for digging your way through so you could separate the front part of the woman's pelvis in order for you to widen it up so you could get the baby's head through, so the baby could actually be born.
Did someone mention Fate Grand Order?
Yeah, what's it called? I think it's called America the Motion Picture. It was that Netflix series. Really fucking funny.
It sounds hilarious. It
It was hilarious. It's basically just set in the period of time where it was it's set during the Civil War between America and Britain, but everything is just super mega over the top, made up and fake, to the extent that during some of the last moments of the movie, there's werewolves and vampires and shit. They gather all of the great presidents and presidents' aides like George Washington and Thomas Edison and some other bullshit like that, and Thomas Edison's a woman, actually, and she has Tesla powers and shit. But they get to the big final fight at the end of it, and mind you, this is the era of muskets. They give everyone M16s.
Oh my god! I think everybody knew this, but that sounds like the most American fucking thing I've ever. See, chat. When I talk about American culture, that's the kind of culture I'm talking about. Just pure absurdism.
It's purely absurdism. Benjamin Franklin, that was it. Not George Washington, my bad.
Oh, okay.
It was purely absurdism.
That is looking pretty neat so far. Alright, I need B.
You've probably seen clips of it.
Yeah, and just not realize it. Let's see. Oh, shoot. There we go. B7 and B9.
No, it was George Washington. Hold on.
Does it really matter?
I don't think so.
Man, America, the story of us, how it should have been.
Oh yeah, the Brits had fucking AT-AT walkers made out of like those big red London double-decker buses as well.
I have to see this! Chat, we need to do a movie night on this. This sounds great!
It's so funny. It's a series, I believe.
I don't care if it's a series. We'll do a series for a movie night. This sounds beautiful, and I need this in my life.
There's also one moment where they like burst in through a door and they're like, "Ding dong, America's here, motherfucker!" And this British guy goes, "Did you practice that here on the way to the car?" And he just goes, "What the fuck is a car?"
Ding dong, what the fuck is a car?
Sorry about that. I had to step away for a second.
It's alright, Denathan. Let's see, let me make sure I got the runners off of there mostly. Yeah, I did. What? Through here? Kitty, what are you doing? Well, yes, I will. You too. Oh, I need B7 as well. No, here it is. B7 goes into here.
Yeah, it's just pure absurdism, but honestly, it was great.
You know
It's
what
a movie
is
I
good?
could have sworn it was a series.
You know what is good, Dan?
That's good.
There is stuff that you play today that you will feel nostalgic about 10 years from now. Isn't that nice to think about?
Well, hey, you got raided, by the
I've
way.
only been playing old games.
Old games. Oh, this is true, but like, I'd say a game whose life cycle is still going, you know?
Cheeb, you got raided by Liza.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Liza. Hi.
They say, "What's good, Lord of Plastic?"
I am. I should be more of a Lord of Plastic. I really need to get back to mocking more often, and I'm sorry I haven't. But with the laptop, I should be able to do that more often anyway. Well, I mean, it'll encourage me to mock while I'm at home. Yes, Tequila.
Cheeb, you should paint your nails black.
Black? Do you think black would work, chat? Here's the issue with that. I don't know how I'd explain that to Rab's parents, let alone mine.
I mean, I painted my nails black. I didn't really have to explain it other than just, I decided to paint my nails black. I feel like it's a more normal thing, especially for dudes these days.
It is. It's getting
think
there, but
you
like
really
you gotta
have to
consider
explain.
Raps folks are Republicans.
Oh,
One thing you could say is, and this is a genuine problem that you have, is that you bite your nails.
That's a good one.
So you
even
can say
then, I
it's like,
think I
yeah,
could
I
only
painted my,
justify
I
putting
painted
gloss
my.
on them.
Well, no, but you can say it's like, yeah, I painted my nails so I could stop painting my nails.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
Which is funny because since I started working at the new place, like they've grown a lot.
I can see that.
They've grown a lot. I'm sorry. Do they look gross?
Long nails on
The
men look gross
thumbs-
to me. That's just
the
because
thumbs
actually
could-
no, long nails in general look gross to me, but that's just because I imagine like every single time you push something on your phone, I hear the clack of the nail making contact with the screen, and that makes me cringe really
Oh no, I
hard.
do this. I do that.
I think the only thing you would need to do is maybe go get like a manicure to clean up the sides. I think that's really about all you need.
Clean up the sides.
Yeah, the sides of your nails where they get uneven as they get longer, they sort of wobble out.
Oh, I see. I mean, I file those down
So
as
just-
often as I can.
Yeah, I just go get a manicure basically, and I think they'd look great.
Okay. All right. Chad, I am sorry if they were gross to look at.
Well, they're clean, so they're not that gross.
That's good. Oh god, I am like super fanatical about like digging under them to make sure that they are nice and clean under there. I do not like. If anybody remembers, I'm about to reawaken a memory for a lot of people. When you were a kid, and it would have been hours since the last time you washed your hands, and you were, I don't know, maybe you were playing around with stuff on the floor, or maybe you were even outside. And you would look at your nails, and you would have that line, that brown line, just before the flesh starts. Nasty. Like, I actually winch and cringe when I see that.
Yeah.
That is the wrong way. There we go. Boop. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Alright, there's that. Next, on to the leg. Not to mention, I don't have money for a manicure.
Not that expensive.
What, like $45 a session?
I remember last time I went in for a manicure, it cost me like $20.
Okay, that's more manageable. I could do that if
I don't know how much it costs, like, near you, but...
Well, 20 Australian is... The Australian... Is Australian higher or lower?
Australians... So 20 AUD would be like 12 or 13 US.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's higher. Oh, so it would be less. No, it would be more. No, that'd be less. I'm stupid. You literally just did the math, and I forgot it immediately.
I've gotten really good at converting AUD to USD. I just double checked it, and I was right on the money with it being 20 AUD is 13 USD.
Hey, very good.
I just convert that shit in my head now.
B6, C6, C6, and C7. C5 and C6. Yeah, this. Actually, these are C5 and C6. Okay. Just speaking of other cultures, I got a call from somebody at the hotel this morning to confirm his reservation for an upcoming date. I don't remember if it was for today or not, but he pronounces it Guillaume, and so I need to get his first and last name. So he gives me the name Guillaume, and I'm like, Guillaume? Like, what do you mean? So I ask, I just say fuck it, and I search it by his first name, and I see his last name, he was correcting for stupid and pronouncing it Guillaume when it's actually Guillaume. And I'm like, oh, Guillaume. And the guy is fucking blown away in that second. And he's like, oh, do you speak French? And I'm like, no, I'm just not a moron. But he's like he was just in advance. He was adjusting his pronunciation for me. Let's see. I need C7 as well. That's sad. When people have to intentionally start mispronouncing their names to supposedly make it easier for everyone else around them. It's like, yeah, Guillaume is still not like the right way to pronounce it, but it's closer to how it should be pronounced than Guillaume. People who say guillotine, I'm sorry, chat, they need to forfeit their ankles. My nails are too long to do this. Gosh, get in there, please. All right. There we go. Okay, B2, B3, and B1. 2, B3, and B1. Where is that? Where are they? Let's see. Yeah, there they are. I remember back when I was a kid, my dad had an unbuilt model of a P-51 Mustang, and my sister wanted to build it with Elmer's glue. And here I was thinking to myself, and I'm sure you probably could build it with Elmer's glue if you really wanted to, but you probably shouldn't. I kept telling her, sis, you can't do that. You need super glue for it, and you need Dad to help you. She's like, no, I'm gonna do it by myself, and I can use Elmer's glue. It's fine. She was giving me the "it's fine" treatment, and it probably would have been. I was a bit of a fun police when I was a kid. Oh yeah, the other night, speaking of childhood, me and Dan were. So Dan messages me. He says he wants to do he wants to binge watch the first season of Rick and Morty because he's feeling a little bit nostalgic. How horrible of him, I know. We can flame him later, chat. But then it turns out he can't find Rick and Morty anywhere to watch for free. So instead, he makes use of the complimentary Paramount Plus account he gets as a Walmart employee, and we end up watching Jimmy Neutron the entire night. That was special. Is that really the right size? It doesn't feel right. It doesn't look right. Oh, I'm using the wrong one, aren't I? I cut up the wrong one. B. Yeah, I did. I'm stupid. Hi, Katie. How you doing? And it was just a massive nostalgia trip, and like, there's something I realized that if you really want to immerse yourself in ye olden days, it's not by just continuously reminding yourself of a single thing that you enjoyed from back then. Because like the entire time we were doing that, I was like, I wish I were home, just messing with my bonks like I would have been while watching the show. Fuck! It's okay. big like some of the bigger 30-minute sets are. I should just go ahead and build the second one of these. There we go. These two. I need this one. Taquito, chat saying anything?
Let's have a look here.
They've been screaming for the last 20 minutes.
Velky says hearing nails clacking on things makes me violently angry because of the stupid ASMR trend. Especially when I get ads that shove it in because of the trend. That's all. Chat's pretty quiet.
Hey, Avelki, Avelki, Avelki.
Don't do it.
Okay. I'm sorry, Avelki. I promise not
If
to
you
sing
did
your
it,
audio
I'm
like
not.
that again.
If you did it,
Oh,
I'm
you
not
did-
sure it came through.
It doesn't come through Discord. Discord filters it out.
Thank God.
So, chat, I understand like the whole ASMR thing back in the day. That was a bit of a meme, and it was dumb, and it was people making like really annoying noises while doing questionable things with their microphone. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. I just used that stuff to get off back when I first discovered it.
Yeah, I don't
there's
mind
nothing.
some ASMR stuff too much.
Like, dude, I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm that weirdo who liked the ear licking videos. Just a sultry Japanese dami mommy, just tonguing the shit out of your ear.
Hold on, there's a video I need to find real quick. Give me a second.
Did I jog your memory on something?
You did.
Oh boy.
It was my awakening to ASMR. Hold on.
Your awakening. There we go. Now I just need the space over here.
Okay.
That was.
I'm gonna
okay.
send something to you, Chi.
Do you want me to listen to it right now?
You don't have to, but it's like 44 seconds long. But
I can do
it's,
that. I can do that. Let's see. Chat can enjoy the experience. They won't hear you as I'm
So,
saying it because it'll be muted. I'll mute the desktop
It
audio.
is. I wouldn't let them hear the video.
No, I'm muting the desktop audio. They can't hear anything when I do that, except for me. The only input they can hear is my microphone. So they won't be able to hear you. They won't be able to hear Dan. They won't be able to hear the music, but they'll be able to hear me because I have the mic in as a separate audio track. So let me just give it a yeah, Taquita, speak. Yeah, nobody heard that. Like, say it again. Nothing. Nothing. Not even a peek. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give this questionable content that Taquita hath sent me a listen. Is that Dive's artwork? Good. Mm-hmm. I am very familiar with Dives. Uh-huh. Oh, there's penetration. Mm-hmm. Just double checking, making sure desktop audio is muted. Okay, Takeda, I'm gonna go ahead and unmute, and I'm gonna click away from your DMs. Yeah, there we go. I'm not gonna lie, Takeda. I can see how that would hit, but it's not a hard hit, honestly. That's kind of
It's
a little bit
not
weak.
a hard hit, but that was like the video that kind of went me go, huh? That awakened something. And so I started looking for more, and so I've watched a lot of ASMR questionable content since then. Velky said something.
What did Velky say?
Velky said ASMR, femboy falls down the stairs.
Last few seconds are just me groaning, saying, "My ass! My ass!"
It's that one fucking old Vine. It's just, my ass burns.
Oh my god. Oh, that's beautiful though.
Yeah, no, that awoken something. I was vehemently against ASMR until that. Like, it annoyed the shit out of me. And then I was like, okay, you know what? I could get behind this.
Takeda, have you come across the controversial kosher ASMR?
It does not ring a bell. I might have seen it at some point, but the name itself doesn't ring a bell.
Okay, I want you to think about the name, and it involves ruffling a dollar with one's fingertips and rubbing together two nickels in front of a microphone.
That sounds awful.
It's so offensive.
See, some of the ASMR that isn't like sexual in nature that I have enjoyed was usually just like someone just kind of gently rubbing something around the ears.
Yes, I do enjoy that.
Like fabric or cotton picks.
There was some weird stuff that people would do to their 3D sound microphones. Like, to give you an idea, chat, a lot of these microphones have a cover over the receiver that is shaped like a human ear. It is a silicone rubber cover to make it sound more like, noise that comes in through a human ear. Some people would put weird shit on these things to assist with the noises. Like, it was one thing, like, some people would put temporary paint on them and then they would wash it off over time, and I'm like, that works. But there was also stuff like Play-Doh and Cocoa Puffs. Yes, Cocoa Puffs. I was so confused. Okay, I need D1 and D2. So where's D? It's not D. You definitely come across the weirder side of things when you wander into the ASMR sphere on YouTube, which is like extremely questionable content, and you wonder how the hell is this even monetized? Especially the kosher one. And what's funny is you'll see comments on it saying like this is extremely fucked up and extremely offensive. Make more. D14 and... Oh, those were the wrong ones. Those were D11 and D10. Yeah, I need these ones right here. Chat, do any of you actually enjoy ASMR? Furthermore, how many of you have actually, or are willing to admit, that have actually Googled femboy ASMR and listened to it for all 5 seconds, if not more?
I got curious once. I might have looked it up. About he says that video that don't know what to work my kinks, but that video of the dude in the Spider-Man mask banging it with a cheese grater. Yeah, he
So you
puts, like,
admit
he
you're
puts-
messed up.
He puts a cheese grater over the microphone and then takes a chain and runs it back and forth over the
I've
cheese
seen
grater.
this. I've seen that. It's so fucking weird.
Crafty says ASMR. Femboy gets railed in the behind by a swarm of bees.
Oh my
By a
God.
swarm of bees.
Fear not, I have the bees. Has to be the back, right? So there's that one. We need. Wait, is this just the other side? Why is this different? No, this is a completely different piece. That's a completely different piece. Railed by a swarm of bees. You mean saved by a swarm of bees? Bees are harmless creatures, chap. They would not accost you. Neither would they accost me. They are wonderful and perfect. Oh, great. Where is this? Here it is. I love the joke ASMR videos. They are actually, they can actually be hysterical. In rare cases, they can be hysterical. Not always, but sometimes. Danathan, are you still there, or are you gone AFK on us again? He is gone.
Sorry, I
AFK.
kind of dipped for a minute there.
No, you're okay. Are you all right? Is everything okay? You need to
Oh
get
yeah,
out,
just
that's
talking
fine.
about. And so I told you that ramen place reopened.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so my brother got there first, and apparently the wait was like 40 minutes. And we were like, yeah, no.
Christ almighty, Jesus.
So we're trying to wait. So we're trying to think of like something else to go get.
That's the thing, like, you think about a wait for 40 minutes, and then by the time you're at the new place, like, you would have been up waiting for the other one.
Yeah.
That was me and Rab when we went to the Cheesecake Factory once. I wish we had money to go to the Cheesecake Factory again.
I've yet to go to the Cheesecake Factory.
Huh?
I've yet to ever be there.
It's really good. It's worth going, like, maybe a few times a year. Ah!
Funny thing is, I've been to Old Spaghetti Factory. None of my family liked it, but I liked it.
Spaghetti Factory. I've never heard of that one.
That's other restaurant chains. There's Old Spaghetti Factory, and then there's...
Ah! Ah!
And there was another one called Sweet Tomatoes.
Ah!
Only ever been there once. It wasn't that great.
There's also the Macaroni Grill.
Macaroni grill. Oh, macaroni. Wait, do you have macaroni grills over there?
Yeah, we do. Like, you get to a
Oh, we
drawing
thought they were
table?
gone for good. There used to be like one over here, and it was closed. There used to be one in Denver, and then that one was also closed.
Oh, no, to my understanding...
We didn't think
Macaroni
we
Grill
didn't
was
think we didn't think they existed anymore. Because like all the
I
ones
thought
we
they
used to
were.
go to, like even in the fucking Midwest, they were gone.
Yeah, no, a few of them still exist. I didn't know they had, like, a mass shutdown or anything like that.
I'm genuinely eyeballing moving to Texas now, just for
Do it.
just for
do it,
macaroni
do it,
grill,
Do it. Do it.
just for macaroni grill.
We can draw boobs on the table together, Dan. and confuse the shit out of everyone. Alright, there we go. And I need to put another one of these rooms. These ones. Shink. Shunk. There we are. Fit you here. Fit you here. Alright, I've officially made it past page 1, chat. I just gotta keep going. Because I have several more pages to go.
Notice that model kits kind of like they snowball.
They do. Yeah, they do. Like, you get a bunch of pieces and then you can put them together.
It's like it's really slow at the start, but then once you actually start getting stuff together, it snowballs and gets faster.
Yep. It all is like... It happens so fast. Like ejaculation. Or murder. That also takes place, well, can take place relatively quickly. The other night I was watching a lot of body cam videos. Everything from somebody accosting the police for no goddamn reason other than just to waste their time, to weirdos showing up at schools. The exact kind that you're thinking of. Where is that piece? It's on the other one, isn't it?
I just found out that there is an isekai anime where a guy gets reincarnated as one of those dummy head microphones for a bunch of girls to fucking whisper into his ears.
That sounds so hellish is the thing.
It does.
It's like, congratulations, you're getting to get to be an inanimate object for the rest of existence. Congratulations. You're also immortal and cannot die. And once something more advanced comes out, they'll toss you aside and they'll be done with you.
Yeah.
Why is this one farting on me?
No.
Okay, D. Yeah, this isn't the D runner. Oh fuck. Okay, so it's not that one. Let's see. That is. Oh, okay. A9 and A10. Okay, I need something from A. That one. Frack. Not that one either. Not that one. That's G. Oh. Man. It's not A. That's A. That's A. A9 and A10. There. Right there. Those tiny, easily losable pieces. And then yesterday night, me and Dan were watching a whole lot of South Park. Which was also enjoyable. Considering that's not really a show I grew up with. I only seen a handful of episodes in my life, but still really funny. Come on.
I never grew up with South Park either. It's just kind of like
It's good.
I started watching
Whenever
it.
you did see it, it was good.
Yeah, whenever I did see it, it was good. But then, like, I watched, like, all of it. I want to say it was, like, 2017. It was either 2017 or 2018. I just binge-watched all of it. All that there was. I was just laughing so hard. There was a moment, though, that I had to stop watching.
Why?
It was getting too, real.
Too real. Oh shit! How the fuck do I put this together?
It was making me too depressed, because I'm like, man, this is shit that South Park made fun of.
And now it's true.
And now it's true. This is like, because like South Park is like, all right, let's take this thing that's topical, and we'll make fun of it to like such an absurd, ridiculous degree that it's never not funny. Like that's usually what South Park is. And then it's like you watch that show 10 years later, and it's like, oh yeah, everything that they did, that they parodied, it like came true, but it's actually more overt than what they were joking about.
It's worse. It's even more.
It's worse than it's. It's more real life is more over the top than South Park made it out 10 years ago.
I dropped a fucking joint. I want to kill myself. Not really. In Minecraft. Dan, I need nether wart. We have to trick the algorithm into think that we're playing Minecraft. Oh fuck! Where did it go? Oh, here it is. I found it. This piece is so unacceptably puny. Why does this set have to be so small? There we go. There's that one. Oh my gosh, please. It's funny, I can mock with these nails, but building models, that is a new challenge that I will overcome with time. Okay, he's over here. Yes, I need these pieces from over here. Yes, from over here. But no, Dan, what I was getting at earlier, is there stuff you play now that, like, is still well within its lifetime? Like, it's not a game that's, like, been... like, the service for it has been canceled or anything like that. Like, I imagine Warframe is going to be something you really look back on nostalgically, right?
I mean, I do look back on Warframe nostalgically, at least because like I did start playing like 4 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, but like it's like one of those things that it hasn't become awful yet, and hopefully never will.
I feel like Warframe has been good for too long to ever turn awful.
Careful. I said the same thing about Pokemon, and look at it now.
Well, I feel like the problem with Pokemon was that it was Nintendo.
Complacent bastards.
Yeah, complacent bastards. But also with, like, once again, Nintendo is, like, the most... They are literally the fucking super villains right now. Imagining Nintendo being worse than EA in current year, that is...
Yeah. See, that is part E1. That's E1. What's this thing? Is it? No, it isn't. Is it? Yeah, it is. Chat saying anything, Takeda?
A bit more than there was before. Looks like chat's a little bit more active. Coco says, hello, they're not here for long because work is a thing, but they hope the kid is treating you fairly, aside from the obvious.
Yeah, it is. It is. Thank you, Coco. Thanks for dropping by anyway. Appreciate it.
Coco has also subscribed to Tier 1. They've been subscribed for 9 months.
Oh, thank you so much for the resubscribe. Thank you.
Roki says, fuck Nintendo. Crafty says, I live in Spain, but without the A. They live in Spain.
In Spain? I live in Spain.
Crafty says, is Cheap still muted?
What? No, I'm not muted. Shut up.
Jesus Christ, don't give me a heart attack like that. I thought I hadn't unmuted desktop for some reason. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the arms on. I'm gonna jump the shark right now. And it is 9:07.
Hey, you don't work tonight, do you?
I do.
I thought you got Thursdays.
Thursdays? It's not Thursday.
Oh, right, okay.
It's Tuesday. Damn, did you forget about what time of week it was?
Wait, I thought you got Tuesdays off.
Tuesdays off. No, I don't have Tuesdays off. I don't have Tuesdays off.
Oh, you have Wednesday and Thursday, right?
No, it's Thursday. Wait.
Yeah. It's Wednesday, Thursday now. At least I'm off tomorrow. I think. I gotta double check the schedule, but I'm pretty sure. No, it might be Thursday, Friday, actually. It might be Thursday, Friday. Look what you've done to me, Danathan. Let's see. B4 and C10. So, where am I seeing that? Don't roll away. Here we are. C4. No, C10. B4 and C10. So this is C10. Does anybody know if like the Pal World lawsuit didn't go through? Because to my understanding, it was dismissed. Or
I'm
no,
not
they're
really
still
sure
in
what
some
state
kind of
it's in
proceedings.
currently.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Power World's winning at the moment, though.
they better be. Fuck a pair better be.
I feel like anyone can look and see that Power World is like, you can see that there's definitely some inspiration taken from Pokemon, but it is a very different game because I compare it more to Rust than like Pokemon.
Yeah.
Actually, not Rust.
I mean-
I'd compare it more to Ark Survival than Pokemon.
Yeah, and they tried to. They did a sub-copyright, which is when you... oh, no, they did a copyright amendment, which is when you add to a general patent. After Pal World had already come out, before engaging in the lawsuit itself, so that is clear for everyone to see. So while the patent was technically made before Pokemon, those details were not. But that's beside. Let's not talk about how much we hate things, huh? Otherwise,
I have
I'm gonna end up having a bad night.
I have a Pikachu with a Santa hat on my bed. My brother just gave me randomly.
Rab got a, she saved up a bunch of tickets when she was a kid at Chuck E. Cheese. And she bought, like, you know, the biggest thing that she wanted off the shelves for, like, over, like, 1,000 tickets or something like that. And it was this Pikachu, what appeared to be a Pikachu plushie on the top shelf. And she was like, I want that one. And they grab it down for her. She holds it. The thing is, it's not even a plushie.
has the exterior of a plushie, but it has some kind of hard foam composite interior that indicates that it is clearly just meant for display only.
Oh. What's the point of a plushie if you can't hug it?
Exactly. So we ended up throwing that out when we moved out of her parents' place.
Oh.
Well, the thing was garbage. It's shit. It's ass. It represents nothing but disappointment to children.
It's like once that foam like gives way, it's like it's permanently misshaped.
Yeah, it's just hard foam. Rigid foam, nothing more, nothing less. I need... What is this? What piece is this? This is B4. The dinosaurs. I don't know if any of you, chat, have ever been spurned by a toy like that in your youth. Something that you felt like you worked hard for, and then when you finally got it, it wasn't that good. Ah, this is B4.
Oh, Mr. Sausage made a new video.
Who's Mr. Sausage again? Oh, that guy.
Ordinary sausage. Pure protein powder and energy Belgian waffles.
That's not sausage.
Protein powder and Monster Energy. To make it better, and he's used to putting it in the Belgian waffle
Somebody
maker.
at Razor, see what he thinks of that.
I already sent it to him.
Beautiful, thank you. I am glad, just on the topic of Bionicle, that what's left of the community that there has been for me to interact in my time here has been, with a few small exceptions, has been extremely pleasant. It's just nice to see. And everybody knows everybody because it's so small now.
I feel like you have a much better time cleaning up these pieces if you bought yourself an X-Acto knife.
Oh, I have an X-Acto knife, I just don't feel like going digging for it right now.
Twitch mods are going to think about you just holding this very sharp object next to your fingers.
Black hole sun, won't you come? I can't say that! Fuck. I caught. No!
Won't you sausage?
Don't you sausage. God, I'm gonna get so pissed because they're absolutely gonna catch that. Like, it was less than 10 seconds, kill!
Less than 10 seconds, kill him.
Kill him, do it. It's less than 10 seconds of a quote. Black hole sausage. What's your favorite part about black hole sausages?
Black hole sausages.
They are incredibly dense. Chat, have you ever had black hole sausages before? And you know you have. What, Takeda?
Huh? What?
What'd you say, Takeda? Have you had
That's what
black
I'm
hole
wondering.
sausage before?
Black what?
Black hole sausage. It's like an extremely dense sausage.
Black
You can
hole
slice it
sausage.
Yeah. And you can like
Don't
you can
believe
slice it
I've-
like salami.
Don't believe I've had that, no. I've had blood sausage.
Blood sausage, I see. Yeah, black hole sausage is something stupid that I completely made up just now. So if you said you've had it before, chat, you're fucking lying. Let's see.
Oh, my girl Stoppenheimer, the way she gives this bomb ass head.
Can you say
Yeah,
that
I
with
was
George
gonna
Lucas
say
accent?
I've never fucking heard of black hole sausage before.
Because it doesn't fucking
No idea.
exist.
Yeah.
You cannot try black hole
You
sausage
don't try to
because it
like
doesn't
gaslight
exist.
me into something.
One day I will mass gaslight chat into something really fucking stupid, and I'm gonna be super proud of myself. I'm gonna get used to like the on the fly bullshit lie. Yeah, I need that too. Sausage is the worst. Alright, let's see here. I inevitably start doing some things out of order, chat, but I do get them done in time. Now I can just...
Jeeb, if you think it's too Arbitrary says, Jeeves, if you think it's too dangerous, then please at least make a video where you and Razor play VR chat absolutely unhinged and Patreon exclusive.
Fair enough. I will. I'll make the worst, like the most cheap-looking fucking facsimile of my character in Vroid Studio, and I'll use that. Oh, I put it upside down. I put it upside down. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I did it right. Yeah, I did it right. I know what I'm doing. Okay, now I need these pieces. Finally.
Alright, food's here. I will be back.
Okay. So Taquito, why don't you tell us why you think that Vienna sausages are like so overrated? I've never fully understood it.
Why I think what sausages are overrated?
Vienna sausages, because I think they're pretty
Never heard of
fucking
them.
Good. You haven't? Do you not have them in Aussie?
I haven't heard. Vienna sausages.
Yeah, they're like canned sausages that you can buy and eat directly from the can, or put in stuff if you want.
Are you talking about Frankfurts?
Show me a picture of Frankfurt's. Frankenfurten. Frankfurt is a German word, isn't it?
They can look like that with the red skin, but they can also just not have any skin. They're basically just already cooked sausages that you can literally just pull out of the package and eat cold, just as they are.
Yeah, they're kind of like that, except we have them in cans. Also, Ducky, looking at the 30-minute sister, I'm assuming that's your type. No, she's
But yeah, we've got Frankfurts. You'll find them at pretty much any party. They're nice to slice up, put on some crackers. They make for decent, fucking quick and cheap hot dogs if you boil them. Or cook them on a grill. They're good for hot dogs.
Hmm. Oh my god, get in there, please. What are you doing? Okay, there has to be some of the runner left on there. That's why it's doing that. Has anybody seen on YouTube Black Sea Adventurer? I'm pretty sure he's Slavic. He's some Slavic dude who just goes out into the middle of the woods with his dog and cooks gourmet fucking meals. He doesn't even bring a stove. He just starts a fire and finds a flat rock somewhere and uses that. Oh, I absolutely did this wrong. Trying not to punch myself in the face. Oh, there we are. Flip it on the other side. There we go. Man, I wish I had food right now. I envy Danathan. Some parts of the world, like Texas, we don't have food. And we must hunt each other to survive. Remember the face on this one guy coming out of the airport. I decided I didn't like him, and that's why he would be the kill for the day. And he asked me, "Sir, do you know which way the sausage shop is?" And I was like, "Why would you ask me such a thing?" And I terminated his life in cold blood. Why is this not going in all the way? Is what I said when my implement of life termination made contact with his flesh. And it turned out he had a metal plate in his skull. And there he was, kind of just awkwardly screaming the whole time while I was trying to get it all the way through. And yeah, this is why I hate doing all the dirty work. I wish they wouldn't send me out of the cave to go grab all the food, because I don't like killing things. It's very awkward, and I fucked up that. That's fucked up.
I have returned with food.
I hate you, Dan. I was just telling people how I was, they sent me out of the cave, and I was doing some hunting. Did I really fuck this up permanently? Man! That works. Okay. Let's see, I need A4, A3, and A2. That's A2. A4, A3, and A2. Oh, here's A. Yeah, A4. Where is it? Ah. Yeah, no, chat, I have an X-Acto knife. I just didn't want to fish it out of the closet right now. So sue me. Chat, I'm not gonna lie, I wish I had a burger right now.
I have 3 bean burritos from a local restaurant.
I hate you. Let's see here. Yeah, and then I need this. This to make like the ankle armor.
This might be
Well,
a hot take, but I'm of the opinion that beans don't belong in burritos.
I can take them or leave them. I prefer meat.
I much prefer having just meat in my burrito.
Yeah, beans can be weird if they're like... Beans are weird in that they're abrasive, and I really don't see the need for them. You know what the actual practical application for beans are? Making vegan patties. Because those have a unique flavor profile that isn't really meat-like. They're nothing like what they're a facsimile of, but they're still good. I put that in the wrong way.
Wrong hole.
Wrong hole. I would share an anecdote about that, but I think Rab would kill me.
Oh, fucking completely unrelated, but Cheeb, have you heard about that funny Wuxia game?
What's a Wuxia game?
It's Where Winds Meet. Wuxia is like Chinese, like mythological cultivation shit.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Wait,
there's
you're not talking about Advanced Cultivation Simulator, right?
No, I'm not. I'm talking about Where Winds Meet, a new game.
Oh, okay, no. Never heard of
It's an MMO RPG, but it is so omega goofy.
Okay.
Because like you can go into it and basically do whatever you want. Like you can, like, for example, if you commit a crime and get caught, you are taken to jail. You have to do like mini games to shorten your sentence. One of the options is public humiliation, where you get put in a trailer and taken around the local area for players to throw lettuce and eggs and rocks at you.
That's funny. Okay.
You can become just a doctor and nothing else, I guess. It's really fucking goofy, and it just has... I've been playing it with Toru recently, and it just has so many weird features and mechanics that every time I play it, I'm like, this is so... It just catches me off guard every fucking time.
I would be down
for
to
example,
watch you guys play this sometime.
For example, one of the most terrifying things me or Toru have fought so far was a goose. And we discovered that the goose themselves have their own power rating. So there is like, a general power rating, and it's like, it's a number. And we found out that there is another value for rating power called goose. And geese have one goose worth of power, which is equal to about 99,999 power. Is
So
one goose.
this is unhinged Chinese weirdness, but the good kind.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. That's good. Chinese weirdness
It's-
is like some of the most random you can find on Earth.
It's really funny. I typically hate anything Chinese. I don't like Chinese fantasy. I don't like Chinese media. But Wuxia is one of the few exceptions where I find it kind of just humorous and enjoyable.
Uh-oh. One second. Alarm.
And then this Wuxia game comes out. One of the reviews was really funny. Let me try and find it.
Yeah, sure. I've got to go to the restroom really quick. But, chat, he is built, at least in standard. I got to throw all the armor bits on. There's like a bunch of other runners left, so I'll be right back. I returneth.
Okay, I found the review. Let me just read this to you. My first hours in this game were an unhinged sitcom starring me, a bear, and several medical emergencies. I began by crafting a character so horrifying, the character creator begged for mercy and the game politely pretended he was normal. Cutscenes paired with my goblin-faced mess with perfect K-pop angel NPCs, like a before and after skincare ad. It only got worse from there. I witnessed a bear practicing Tai Chi to steal a beehive, copied the move like a shameless tourist, and immediately punted the bear into the sky like a furry space program. Bees then proceeded to dismantle my will to live, leaving me bruised, poisoned, and looking like expired fruit. I accidentally stole a horse, got clotheslined by its previous owner, and realized I was one more injury away from becoming medically classified as soup. Then, salvation arrived. A stranger joined my session. His name might as well have been Asian John Wick. He rolled in, healed my collection of crippling ailments, bowed politely, and then beat me into paste. Never took a scratch, left like Batman. I was humbled, enlightened, traumatized, and inspired. Thus began my medical career. I healed geese, I cured villages, I stress-tested guildmates by practicing chakra healing on them at random intervals like an overly enthusiastic chiropractor. Eventually, I was curing depression, bone fractures, and probably childhood trauma. Because yes, you can get depression in this game.
This sounds
Requests
about right
poured
for a
in
Chinese game.
endlessly. World Chat named me the green-faced duelist doctor, the healer who cures first and challenges later, a legend with 100 flawless medical violence house calls. Then he returned, the one who birthed my journey, Asian John Wick. He asked me to cure a soulbind. I succeeded, we fought, I won with a single HP left and the spirit of every goose I ever killed behind me. He bowed one final time and vanished, and I sat there realizing I'd become the monster healer I feared. Best free game ever.
That's fucking beautiful.
It's such a goofy game that lets you do so many different things. It's honestly really fun.
This is where I look at the Steam page for it and I find out, like, I see, like, it has an art style that does not fit that same goofiness.
It's
Yeah,
very clean and pretty.
Let me see. Just let me open up Steam here.
It's called Where Winds Meet.
Steam. Where winds meet. Oops, where's my bikini? 37% off. Fuck yeah. Yeah, no, it looks surprisingly clean for this degree of absurdity.
But that's just Wuxia, though. Wuxia has that degree of absurdity to it by default.
Is wuxia just what you call this genre?
Yes. Wuxia is what you call this genre. Wuxia is the type of thing where, like, a random fucking dove could randomly learn how to cultivate and become a ninth core level fucking cultivator and could fly by you and your heart just stops because the beat of its wings fucking disaligned your chakra from your body and you just dissociated your soul entirely and so you died instantly because it beat its wings a little bit too hard. That's the kind of absurdity Wuxia has.
I remember Seth Zine just played a few of these, or Seth Zine Tech, I'm sorry. And I just love the absurdity of how things are explained in that same vein, you know? You got scared by this man jumping out at you, you had a heart attack and died. Start new character. Let's see. What the? Somebody's blasting music outside. I'm gonna kill them. Face. We got one. Oh, I need to take the the Optimus Prime mask off. Give me your face. Give me your face. There we go. Ah! Put this in your mouth, hubby. It'll make you feel beautiful. I liked you with the other one, but that's okay. The look is almost complete. Ugliness comes first, beauty comes later. Oh. Did I cut through it? No, I didn't. Okay, thank God. Jesus. I thought I cut through something really important. I'm sorry, chat. Oh! This is where the full-on customization comes in. Well, I should be doing the gold parts. Though, I guess I should do everything, because then I can just mix and match what I want. But it's 9:40. I only got 40 minutes left. 20 to 30 minutes left.
It says, Rin says that the just realized soundtrack is a warbly version of Halo.
Is a what?
A warbly version of Halo.
Is it warbly? Wait a minute. Actually, why does it sound like that? Oh, they are varying audio quality. Holy shit. Yeah, the 3 one tones. That's weird.
Sorry, I coughed right into the mic. I didn't mean to do that.
We didn't hear it. Yeah, that's weird. The Halo 3 version sounds wonky as all hell and bit compressed, but the Reach one sounds perfectly fine. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I can take this off. There we go. Come on, just let go of it. Let go of it. Okay.
Are you actually going to finish a build on stream?
Well, I mean, I finished the main part of it already, but... I've done it before, shut up. Oh, I'm stupid, I don't need to take that off, I'm dumb.
You mean putting on heads backwards?
But yeah, head's backwards. I put on his pelvis backwards by accident. He had an
I was referring to something else. That's funny.
What were you referring to?
You put Gadok and Gadok's heads on backwards.
Oh, the Tarakava, yeah. Wait, Gadok and Gadok are the Balrog queens.
Like, okay, I have a little bit of autism. All right, I don't think things.
Dan, did you have alcohol?
No, that probably helped, but I didn't. I don't know. I've been afraid to try anything. The past week, I've been afraid to like do or try anything.
Why?
Look at the anxiety. I don't know if it's going to be a positive effect or a holy fuck, that's a negative effect.
That is fair. I find alcohol fixes anxiety for me. Now, I don't... It shouldn't be your... Okay, use alcohol to, like, a drink or two to help with anxiety when you're at home. And if people tell you you're an angry drunk, you listen to them and stop drinking. Which, frankly, I don't understand how some people do. I don't understand how you can be angry while drunk, but I know it does happen. like, you have every reason to feel happy about the world. It's so much easier to push all the nasty thoughts out. How can they win over you? Are you gonna be some stupid monkey who lets the invasive thoughts win? When it's just so easy to tell them, nah, I don't feel like it. Don't be a stupid monkey, chat.
Also, Ren asks which model kit this is.
This is the Liber Holy Knight.
The liberal knight.
The dirty liberal knight. He's here. He's here to provide free healthcare. Ensure workers' rights. Let's see if this goes on the back of this piece. Lieben Holy Knight. It's funny. I don't remember what I was going to say. The Leap and Holy Knight. The attachment points, dude. These are nice. And then this can go over here. And then I gotta take the chest off and replace it with something else. Something we need to grab next time we go out is sandwich baggies, so I can store parts like this. That is G22. It's G1. So yeah, G22.
Ren thought you were making Return A for a minute because of the face mustache.
Yeah, no. That is 22. You remember speaking of Rin, do you remember the fairy ending for a Heist with Markiplier?
Hey, listen.
How do you think Rin would react if we said, Rin, look, it's you, and showed her that?
It's just the little pink light. It's like, hey, listen. Hi.
Watch out. Let's see. I need. Yeah.
So I was thinking about asking Xeontro for something. Or Xeontaro for something. But, like, I know he's super busy and I'd feel bad to ask.
Well, if he wants to say yes, it's on him.
Okay, so I showed you the Play Arts Tally figure that I have and how expensive that thing is, right?
Yes.
So there is a Commander Shepard figure.
Uh-huh.
And he is infinitely cheaper by comparison. And there's a reason for that. Literally, I was just looking on eBay. You can get a brand new one in box for $80.
Wow.
That is a far cry from like the $400 you'll see like Tally like posted for.
Jesus.
His head sculpt is awful.
Oh, so you want?
It looks like a bootleg because it's like malshapen and like poorly painted.
It's Commander Shepard's brother, Commander Shepard.
So what I was thinking is, I wonder if he could just make a custom helmet mold, or not.
Yeah,
I was wondering if he could just like print and paint a custom helmet.
I think you
Instead
would.
you don't have to worry
do
about the face.
I think you'd have to worry about the painting.
This thing though, I can't paint for shit.
Well, you got Warhammer figures. It's time to start learning.
I don't have a workspace to paint. That's the problem I have.
Well, that's simple enough. Move out.
In this economy.
We renewed our lease and we were lucky enough for the rent to go down a little bit. I have my complaints about this apartment, but I didn't provide too much resistance when Rab said she wanted to extend it. Because once I figured out you can just blast white, pink, and brown noise at the same time to drown literally every asshole in the complex out, it all works. But, I mean, it probably is something you could do, though. So it's just Commander Shepard's regular head?
Yeah, well, just his helmet. Like, I'd like to replace. Yes, the figure
Yeah.
just has his regular head, but it looks horrendous.
I mean, if you are going to ask him about it, take down all the
like
measurements you need first.
Yeah, so I'd actually have to get the figure and have it in hand.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't want to buy the figure and have it in hand unless I have like a concrete answer.
Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, that'd be simple. I mean, that's simple enough to just shoot him a message about.
I remember I asked another guy, and like I gave him like measurements of the figure and everything about it, and then he just ghosted me and never talked to me again. Another like someone on Etsy, like I asked him like, hey, I want to commission this. How much would you charge for it? He's like, yeah, it's this much. He's like, all right, I'll do some measurements and I'll get back to you. And he never got back to me. He just ghosted me.
Ugh. People are so cruel, chat.
I asked for a marbled Krakan from a very esteemed mast maker, and then when he found out I was a titty mockist, he left me on red and never talked to me again.
Oh, that one, yeah.
That was a different incident, different person.
Oh, okay. That was okay.
That was the thing that happened.
This man, he dares love women, the enemy.
He dares put Nuva boobs on mocks. Man, he is worse than Hitler.
Appreciate he dares to He dares to appreciate the female form. Pollutes my plastic.
He pollutes my plastic.
He pollutes my plastic. That needs to be some kind of slogan. Huh? He pollutes my plastic.
He's polluting my plastic.
Arbitrator, your assistance. This man is...
Ah! Plastic.
Hello, who is?
Me.
Ah, Toru, hello.
I'm awake.
Oh my god, you sound worse than I do.
Ren, tell me you're single without telling me you're single.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You're complaining about people putting curves on their mocks. Jesus Christ. That is cart.
Oh, Chief, you never really got back to me about whether or not you would want a code for Soul Frame.
I'll give it a try. Just don't hold it against me. Oh, hi, Rin. Just don't hold it against me if I fall off of it is all.
We'll have to I'll have to send you a link so you can make an account.
Okay. No, that's something else. Back on the topic of a heist with Markiplier, that's something else we were doing the other night while I was hanging with Dan and drawing. We were just watching that. Well, playing.
Dan.
Inside.
Dan,
This is so good. So how are you doing, Ren?
I'm alright. I'm recovering from my fever.
Oh right, you were sick.
Dan, while I've got you, you interested in a code for Soulframe?
For what?
You don't know what it is?
Oh,
I'm
Soulframe.
surprised.
Oh. Maybe. I have been offered a code before. I don't know. I'm a huge Warframe addict, so I don't know if I want to, even though it's made by the same people, if I can like dedicate to another game like that.
Well, lucky for you, it's just the prelude test. There isn't much you would have to dedicate yourself to so far.
I think for Soulframe, it's you need a code to get in, so you know.
Which is exactly what Takeda was offering.
No, I know.
No, I was
I
talking.
know it's in like early alpha right now.
But they did kind of learn from their mistakes in actual Warframe, and they made all of the crafting times and stuff like that way shorter.
Oh, because that's nothing that they could ever patch out of Warframe.
Well, see, that's the funny thing is that that's something that they were going to do with Warframe.
And then,
If I remember correctly, they were planning on changing the crap. They were planning on halving most of the crafting times in the game, if not just the crafting times for Warframes, because 3 days is a bit ridiculous, and even they realized that, so they're shortening it down to a day.
I'm still of
like
the
before,
opinion that
it's a day for all the individual pieces, and then it's 3 days for the whole Warframe.
Yeah.
It's even worse if you can't craft all of the individual pieces in one day, but if you craft them as you get them, it's going to take you even longer. But yeah, no, I'm a founder, so I have like 10 codes to give away. I've already given away one. I'm just trying to find people who might want to play the prelude.
be willing to give it a shot. I doubt Rab would be interested in touching it. It sounds like one of those things that she would effectively refuse. Not actually refuse, but like soft refuse.
Bearing in mind as well, it is still a different product than Warframe. It is much slower paced, much more grounded. There's no big eye-blinding flashing colors all over the place where you're just looking at health bars. There's no super fast bullet jump movement. It's just you're on the ground. You have a bow. Good job.
As the name Soulframe implies, it's a little more.
It's for the soul.
I'm not going to say Souls-like, because I know it's not a Souls-like at all, but you know what I mean.
It
a lot more
is in
like
fact actually mildly Souls-like inspired. Soulframe, the name Soul in the name has nothing to do with like Dark Souls, but has to do with like the general game's premise. But I am still of the opinion that someone in the dev team was just like, so Warframe's cool, Dark Souls is cool. Let's combine aspects of both, and they just used Soulframe as the like project name, and then it ended up just sticking.
Yeah, because that honestly goes hard as far as names are concerned.
Room is asking what the actual name of the model you're building is.
It's the Liber Holy Knight. The Liberal Holy Knight. He is the champion of food stamps across the globe. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
But yeah, I
Bring
sent
food
you
stamps to
both
North Korea.
the Redeem website as well as code. So if you decide to play it, here you go.
Sure. Is there any gameplay I can look at, actually? That'd probably be something I should sample before I make a hard commitment like that.
There are people who are streaming it, by the way.
There's plenty of gameplay videos I've seen on YouTube. The second I started looking into it, I got recommended like 8 of them. So, you could probably find someone. Let me go have a look.
Chat, I feel bad today because I'm probably not going to be able to build the gold parts of the armor.
But yeah, no, I spent like $150 on the big Founders pack, so
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Takeda here's a whale when it comes to games with paid stuff.
Take my money.
You spent so much money on Warframe. And the funny thing is, unlike other games, I don't regret it.
See, ironically, with Warframe, I paid tens and tens and dozens of tens of thousands of platinum without ever actually spending that much money on it. I just got really deep into the market when I got early into the game and just farmed for the stuff that was valuable. Ironically, I was also the reason why some stuff that used to be valuable is no longer valuable, because I flooded the market with so much of it.
It also helps that like every time I log in, I get like a 50% off, sometimes 75% off platinum purchase.
The game just gives you so much.
It does. It really does. But that's the thing about that I like about it so much, is that premium currency is entirely earnable with effort. You can just farm up some prime stuff and then go sell it.
Yeah, get a prime set and you're just able to sell it, and you get there's 100 platinum right there for you.
I have to shave that down when I get to work. God, fuck! I cut my nail.
I warned you.
No, you didn't. Shut up. Yes. Soulframe, Electromage, free roam gameplay.
Yes, I've sent. It's just a hour-long video of someone just doing free roam stuff in Soulframe as the mage class with one of the magic weapons that you can get.
Okay, so G1. I need which pieces? This back one. Yes. No. Is that? That's G12. That is G12. Oh yeah, Rin, in regards to the progress on your model, I decided to be a little bit of a masochist, and I decided to, I decided that even though the other leg is going to be hidden with the current outfit, I'm going to do the naked textures on it anyway. And have the clothing layered over that, just in case you have different outfits that you want to have, like, commission somebody or even me for later down the line. And
to be honest,
simple enough to add.
I'm surprised you haven't made a complete naked model.
Complete naked? Well, I mean,
because
it depends what you mean, because like we've established the heels are built in, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so like that would probably mostly look the same.
Just plug in. I think that's only the feet part. I think that's only the feet part.
Only the feet part. No, I got that. Only the foot part, and I figure like you would just do like a neutral gray for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. If you ever want to commission me for an extra outfit later down the line, I went ahead and just made like both thighs are there, even though you're only seeing one.
Yeah. Also, like, one of the common practices for like people who make VTuber models is that they make them like naked, you know?
Yeah.
I think Ironmouse does that. I think like Zen does that at one point. You know, but that's like what I've heard around the web, that people who make models that completely like.
Well, it's gonna have
easier.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's alright. Like usually they add like other clothes on top of it. That's why you see like Chibidoki with a fucking bald head at one point, because I think they're gonna add like different hairstyles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to probably for my next my next model, whenever I can find somebody to a few $1,000s from now, I can find somebody to rig it. I probably need to make a legacy version of this hair for that one. So that way people can feel comfortable looking at it sometimes. Let's see. And now I need to... Yeah, I need to get the ones for the wrists as well. 10:03. I probably got to end stream in about 7-ish minutes here. I don't want to, but I have to. At least Rab is here, so she can get me to work, and I don't have to order an Uber.
Yep.
Come on, get in there, you little shit. I will not take no from you. You are plastic. Plastic does not disobey. Under the worst circumstances, that can sound like really bad, but I'm literally talking to a toy. You hear this guy who's talking to a literal inanimate object like it was an object. Maybe I can I fit this in here? How do I don't know how to do that yet. Let's see.
He doesn't know how to do something immediately. Laugh at him.
Point at him and laugh. But no, progress on the model's coming along fine. I guess just have to... I've recently separated the lower torso from the top, and the... Is this... Yeah, that's the same. The lower torso from the top, and the legs from the torso itself. So that's good for posing and whatnot. Actually dealing with the chest details. I mean, those are mostly sorted for themselves right now. But fuck. It says to... Oh, it plugs right into the back of the arm. Okay. Huh? What, chat? Also, hi chat, how are all you doing? I hope you all are enjoying the stream so far, me blundering around in the dark.
Cheeb.
Yes, Takeda.
I am going to depart.
How dare you? There's only a few minutes of stream left. No, that's okay.
I'm going to go to other things. I will see you later. Thank you for having me.
Hi. Yes, you take
Thank
it easy,
you for
Tucky.
having me.
Of course,
Okay.
of course. Thank you for giving me yet
Okay.
more of your time that I do not deserve.
You really don't deserve me.
No, I don't. What's up, homie? I love that little shit. Shit! Well, I'm glad you're proactively getting all this stuff out of the way right now, chat. But no, Rin, the model's coming along well. Still a ways off from being finished, but a lot of it is organized the way that she should be.
It's alright.
The brainchild continues to grow. Let's see. I just want to know how to put this damn thing on. Okay, it's only 10:07. I was gonna go until 10:10, so we're good for another few minutes here. But Dan, you are off Thursday, right?
I'm off Thursday.
Very good. Then yes, we will be doing Mass Effect 3 multiplayer at long last, and it'll be really, really fun. Got that. I need... That is... G10. G10. Here it is. He doesn't know what deep fried stuff is.
was gonna say that's like the deep fried thing that has like the chicken and the ranch in it, right?
There's no ranch, it's just chicken.
Okay.
A trench. Chicken ranch trench.
It's
Chicken
really
ranch
good.
dressing trench.
It's really good.
No, she's gonna provide ASMR to my audience.
Hope not.
You know what? Not bad.
I would have crashed out.
Toro would've lost his shit.
Eating noises make me irate.
I want a ASMR video of a big man named Tyrone eating fried chicken extremely close to a microphone.
And if I only have fried chicken. I could like I could change the tune of my voice.
Oh my god!
Listen, I can be your Tyrone.
Wait, can you wait? Do the darkest, the deepest voice you can right now, if you can.
Alright, I can't really do that with my voice right now.
That's fine.
Like I was saying that I have a voice tuner program.
Yeah.
I could like upscale and downscale my voice. Jesus
Oh
Christ.
god, you're dying.
I am dying. I recovered from a fever, actually,
This
2
is
to
true.
3 day fever.
Oh, it is 10:11. Fuck. Okay. Wow. 6 minutes passed really fast. All right. Well, chat. There he is, the liberal holy knight. He is here to practice slacktivism by changing his profile to a flag or something, and saying that he's doing a lot just by doing that, or I don't know. But you all take it easy, chat. I hope you all have a wonderful night. I'm gonna head to work on some more stuff. Oh wait, chat can't even see the full thing. There he is. There we are. Bye, chat. He gonna wave. He gonna wave. There we are. Bye, chat. Take it easy.